What? Oh, now. You said now. Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Malevolence. This is a Pathfinder 2nd edition spooky game. Nope, not doing the spooky thing ever again. I'm so sorry that I did that in the first place. And tonight, we have a brand new person who has to do a little more of an introduction to themselves than the rest of us will do, because we all did it episode 1. So when I get to you, go ahead and you can elaborate a little bit on who the hell you are and what you do. Whatever you're comfortable with. But in the meantime, Ava.
Hi, I'm Ava. I play Akeen Sion, the cleric. And I'm just happy to be here.
Next.
Yeah.
Next. Someone. Alvin, it's you.
Yes, that's me. I'm Alvin. I play as Herb, the leaf-fleshy mechanist who is looking for aliens.
We're gonna find them. No, we haven't. Thank you.
There's aliens!
Ash?
Oh, you're skipping for now? Okay.
Yup.
I'm Ash. I play Alexia O'Connor. She is a human sorcerer.
Okay. Look who is ready to go. Thank you.
And I'm B. I'm playing a brand new character who we have yet to meet.
You don't have to give any mechanical details on them if you don't want to yet.
Yeah, let's save that for later. It'll be fun.
Okay. Anything you want to say about yourself?
I've been on Twitch for a while. I stream sometimes. I'm in another Route 66 game.
A secret project. Ooh. Also, Ava, can you add B to the link tree when you get a chance? Thank you. All right, and normally this is when, well, this is not when, but Kelso would also be introducing herself. She plays Raziel, the tiefling rogue, but she cannot be with us tonight. She'll totally be here next time, though. And I'm Askell Archer. I'm the GM tonight. I will be playing pretty much everything else. Some spooky voices, some animate furniture, whatever the mood takes. And you, chat, you can be involved in tonight's game by spending your gold pieces. That is your channel points to purchase chat's blessings, which our players can use to give plus or minus 1 to any d20 roll per point that they spend. And as a homebrew note, we also track something called plot points, which our heroes can use to roll a d6 and add or subtract the result from a d20 roll. However, those can only change a roll's result by 1 step. So it could turn a failure into a critical failure or into a success, but not a critical success, and so on. So, I guess that being said, shall we get this thing rolling? And we're back. All right. So let's open this. Actually, before we open with our little recap, let's take a slightly different approach to this. We're going to rewind the clock just a little bit. Back in the nation of Ravenel, before the Pathfinders put together their expedition sent it off to Zarwin Manor. We open on the manor grounds. In the early evening, a lone cloaked figure stands just inside the gate. B, would you go ahead and describe what this figure looks like as they approach the abandoned manor at the top of a hill amid a ghost town?
She's walking deliberately. She has white hair, horns. She's the color of bone, but her eyes are pitch black. Carrying a shield and a sword. She pauses, takes a deep breath, and then keeps going.
Okay. We go even further back, weeks prior to this moment, as this individual sleeps or attempts to sleep, turning amid nightmares of ravens and whippoorwills, circling in a constant, unraveling spiral, fighting one another in the air. Night after night. Always fighting over a little cove, an abandoned town. We skip ahead a day to a temple. A number of robed figures communing with their goddess, conversing, discussing a plan, while our horned figure watches like a negative figure amid the scene, a negative image, if you will. Oh. Amid the battles of whippoorwills and ravens, every night, that word repeats itself. Come home. Come home. Home. A voice unfamiliar, masculine, frightening in that you know you've never heard this voice before, but it still feels so familiar. And we return to the present, home, as the negative figure, moving the shield to her side a little more comfortably, strides up the path toward the doors to this mansion that has visited her dreams every day for months. And looking all about amid the still living trees and the dead trees beyond, lining the wrought iron fence surrounding the grounds, and even perched atop the roof, hundreds of whippoorwills. A sacred bird in your faith. All of them watching you as if waiting. Come home. Home. Welcome home. You've never seen this place outside of your dreams. The doors are wide open, as if waiting for you. You smell home-cooked food. Spicy fried fish, rice, the smells of baking bread wafting out, and cherry tarts from your childhood. You can hear the ticking of a clock and the tolling, telling you that it's time to come home. And though you don't understand this familiarity, there's something about that open door that calls to you. We flash forward. A well-lit manor, servants moving about. Your servants. A dining room where you sit in front of a roaring fireplace, alone never alone. Eating. And briefly you stop and ask, how did I get here? Why am I doing this? You're home. Home. You offer your thanks to your lady. And you know that feeling deep in your heart, where she has always resided, for better or worse, is still full. You still feel she's with you. You are guided. You are meant to be here. Home. You flash again. You're on a balcony looking down on the floor below. You see a guest. A burglar. That's fine. They can't hurt you. Not here. We see you wandering amid a misty library, reading so many books. Books on life and death, gods, goddesses, primordial titans, and occult eldritch entities from beyond the stars. Books about your home. We see a garden, your garden, blackberries, tart, perfect, just like you've grown them. Just like you've always grown them here at your home. Your home? It must be. Because you've always lived here. The clock tolls again. And you feel something, like you're forgetting something, like there was some important person you were. It can't be that important, or you'd remember, right? After all, what's there to worry about here? We flash forward again to a massive ballroom lit as an orchestra plays your orchestra, your music, your compositions. They play it, and you dance, laughing with the serving staff, with other family members, those who own the house, all the while enjoying their eyes upon you. And to everyone else, we see this lone, negative cloaked figure humming to herself, dancing in the darkness, alone, at home. So, with that being said, let's recap. So
Go
last
ahead.
time, you guys are a group of Pathfinders. You have come to the infamous cursed location called Zarwin Manor. One of you inherited it. It turns out your a few generations past ancestor was the uncle of Iosif Zarwin, who you now know sold out his family to House Thrune so that he could score political points and be allowed to wed his then beloved Azathana, the painter. You have found this house to be occupied by more than just ghosts and mystery. There was a sentient cabinet,
Aliens.
some blood red mist. There were no confirmed aliens. Some blood red mist, a plant monster, and something horrid in the pond outside. You've been forced to spend a couple of days here doing research, trying to find the answers to this place's shrouded, foggy past. And you found a few answers, but a few more questions. You've learned that Yosef was obsessed with the occult. You've learned that all of the builders of Zarwin Manor who took part in the construction of the basement vanished without a trace. You've learned that someone named Fulvia Nostrema lived here, though you don't know who she was. And more interestingly, you've learned that this place is somehow affiliated with the Dominion of the Black and a group of ancient Desnans known as the Order of the Starless Night. And worse, a name has spilled from many lips at this point. A name over and over again that you've been unable to really learn anything of. The name T'Chekuth. And it seems somehow related to the evil malevolence permeating this place. You've also found signs of birds, many, many, many whippoorwills, which now lie dead in the yard outside when they all as one spontaneously died whilst flying in a spiraling pattern. A spiral pattern, I will add, that is very similar to something you found in a hidden room in the northeast wing of the first floor. Whilst using some floor plans that Herb was able to dig up, you found Yosef Zarwin's hidden office. And in this place, there was something written on the ceiling. Written in a clockwise spiral. A message. Can you feel me sleeping from underneath my bed? Will I keep on dreaming even after I'm dead? Every time I waken, the nightmare fades away. But now my mother's taken. She left me here to stay. I thought you were a monster. Turns out you're so much worse. You called in an imposter beyond the universe. Now T'Chekuth's impending. Was that always your plan? Did you begin this ending to sate the Ashen Man? So now no one is sleeping. I wait under my bed, and I'm no longer dreaming because I'm finally dead. And that's where we're going to pick up the game. Pathfinders.
Cool, cool, cool.
No. Well, you don't know where. You haven't seen Thana. Though, to clarify that earlier scene, it seemed like she was in a dark ballroom somewhere in the house. Yep. Sorry, kids. We're not gonna actually. We're not gonna do any adventuring today. Just some research. Also, I suppose I should mention you did find signs that Yosef Zarwin may have gathered all of his servants in a room and burned them to death.
Yeah.
Which created a potent haunt. But that's fine. So, Pathfinders.
Do we have map?
Yes. And B, I apologize. You're probably not going to be able to see too much at present. We'll get you some visuals by the time you're in. Pathfinders, what would you like to do? Do you want me to re-describe the area you're in, or do you feel like you remember it pretty well?
It's this room, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Oh, we
you were going to
were?
leave out the window.
Well,
I
we
don't-
would leave out the door, but the door's not cooperating.
I did not agree to that.
So most of you, just for setting the scene, most of you stand in a parlor with a large brick fireplace, and just a pair of chairs next to a small round table. You opened up a secret door that led into a study, a very stuffy, stale, windowless study. Densely packed bookshelves line the western wall as well as the southern wall in here. Though there's also a large wooden desk with a high-backed chair and thick black curtains with little glowing spots hanging on the north and east walls, creating the impression of a star-filled night sky. And above, as you might recall, was a strange spiral-shaped growth of fungus that had grown in the form of words and letters. Hence the rhyme. Lest you thought that was ink. Nope, that was fungus growing through the... Yes, that was fungus growing in the
Here, I'll
ceiling.
send that in there.
Is it still growing?
I mean, it's still there.
I meant, like, is it still moist?
You'd have to reach the ceiling to find out.
Well, I'm too
hell no.
short for the ceiling.
Mm-hmm. So you don't
Stand
know.
back here.
Someone give me a boost.
I'm not going to.
I'll do it. Keen will do this one. I keep picking him up, so if you break my trend, yeah. Here you go.
Yeah, is it still growing? Or is this like dried on here?
It's kind of... It's still alive, but it is not growing. It's stunted somehow.
Weird.
How did it grow like that? I've never seen anything like that. Are you just gonna stare at it, Herb?
Well, what do you want me to do with it?
You should taste it.
Why?
I'll
It's
taste it.
fungus. Plants eat each other all the time. Usually,
Actually, it's not a plant; it's a fungus, in the family of mycelium.
Quick note.
It's not a plant.
Knit, your audio isn't going through. Everyone but you is audible. It's only you.
It's because of what I said last time, huh?
No, it's because my OBS went to default instead of being actual mic. So you get all the Zoom sounds, but not me. So sorry about that, everybody.
Well, anyway, I say we leave.
Wait, what's with the Cheku?
That's the noise the gibbering mouther makes, or something.
That's what it was called?
I don't know, that's what it sounded like.
Well, it's just the Cheku in there.
Hmm.
What's it the word? Wait, it's in common, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, see? The Cheku.
Did I do a check on that name? Did any of us?
Mm-mm.
No.
I would
Can I
like
do
to.
that?
Mhm.
What kind of check? You gotta tell me.
Yeah, what kind of check?
Frick. You could
I don't have
do-
frick as a skill.
Yeah, neither do I. I'm just like
Cult.
feeding off of.
Astronomy?
Actually, you could do
Occultism?
You could do occultism.
That's the best I got.
Where's my character sheet?
I got an 18.
What
I
the
got
heck?
26.
26. That is actually significant. Let
19.
me see here.
Ash, we may as well.
Well, it
just
didn't
go,
make
like,
sense to me at the time
save.
because I was being eaten, but
I'll just go.
Oh, yeah. So, good news, 26 is the only one that is not a critical failure.
Oh. Cool.
And the bad
it's
news?
just a regular failure.
Oh.
So, actually, I just remembered I'm supposed to be rolling secret checks for you. So,
I
technically,
keep forgetting that.
I do keep forgetting that because I'm not used to doing that. Sorry. So, Akeen and Alexia, you two would think it's just gibberish. It's nothing. It's absolute gibberish.
from the
Whereas
Wait,
gibberish motor.
does dubious knowledge count for this?
Yes, it does.
Oh, so
actually,
you gotta
know
give me
what?
something.
I'm gonna re-roll, but
me?
secretly. Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, you know it's bad knowledge
Mm-hmm.
instead of just being
Okay.
pretty sure.
So I learn a bit of true knowledge and erroneous
Actually,
knowledge.
that
It
says
I
only on a
get.
failure, not a critical failure.
Didn't I fail?
You got a critical failure
Oh.
where so technical. Then yeah, I guess I'm not gonna. We can keep what we did already. We don't have to retcon anything.
Sorry, I didn't
Just
know
be
there
aware,
was
because
a
it's a critical.
difference
Yes, there is a
in-
difference.
Okay.
So on a critical failure, it's supposed to be wrong info, but because I accidentally, stupidly had you guys roll already. So Alexia and Akeen, to you, you're confident it's nothing. It doesn't mean anything. It's not a name. It's literal gibberish. Whereas Herb, because yours is only a failure, not a critical failure, you're not so sure. You feel like it's important. It's not just gibberish, but you have no idea what it could be. Probably a name of some kind, but you don't even know where to begin on that.
I had a different thought. You said these were, it was a Desnan, cult or something, right? So I was wondering, and I don't know if this would take too much time. If it takes too long, that's fine. But I wanted to do something like a prayer, commune with Desna a little bit, and try to get some knowledge out of this. I feel like I'm feet for
Okay.
this. I can glean lore, attempting a religion check for this. I think it's secret because it's false or good information. But if I don't need a feat, that's cool too.
Do you have? So what are your lore skills? Do you have?
No, I don't
You
have
don't have
lore
relevant-
skills. I have hero
Okay.
lore. That's all I got.
Okay,
So-
not like a Desna lore or something like that.
Nope.
Okay, then you can do a religion check.
Okay, so I don't need to do my lore thing.
Actually, can you put that in chat so I can look at it? Thank you. Attempt a religion check. So yeah, you do still have to make a religion check.
Yeah, and I don't know if this is secret because it can give bad info.
Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah. This would be a secret roll. So this would be religion.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for your patience. I'm still trying to learn all this right alongside you here. So
My religion's not nearly as good as I thought it was.
yeah,
not That's okay. ideal. That's okay. Whatever. I am gonna speak with God.
One of them.
Okay.
I'm probably
So
gonna get
and
a
you
lot
were
of
doing
bad
this kind of
info.
on like the Order of the Starless Night to try to like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Um,
because I follow Desna, and I wonder if maybe I can glean something.
Okay, so this is actually only one action, so it's actually very quick.
Oh.
It could be as simple as just like Desna take the wheel and just drawing a single hero card.
Desna, show me.
And like the single hero card you draw, it has two interpretations. On the one hand,
Mm-hmm.
you see an order bringing about a comforting, all-encompassing darkness, a perpetual sleep in which dreams can have their power all the time,
Mm.
in which existence can become part of the realm of dreams.
Interesting.
In the other,
Hmm.
you see this darkness as safety
Hmm.
against nightmares,
Hmm.
against the evil that lurks in the dark.
These guys are true dreamers. Got it. Whichever way I flip it. Well, I'm gonna call it that. That's not a term at all. Okay.
And for your benefit, I am adding 1 success point to Order of the Starless Night. That does technically count as a success, even though it didn't take 2 hours. Also, because there's just straight regional lore, I'm going to allow all of you, not Thana yet, not until you're part of the party, you can retro roll, but anyone who wants to may attempt, and I would encourage all of you to attempt a lore check that is relevant, or a diplomacy check, or a society check, just to kind of see if you know anything going into this about the Order of the Starless Night.
Diplomacy. That's probably a fail. Ooh. Alexia.
I know everything.
You would say that.
What check? Sorry, I was dying from spices.
Lore, diplomacy, or society. Okay, Alexia, 28. That's diplomacy. That is not a critical success, but that is a success.
Oh, I can use my skilled in secrets to use occultism, right?
Yep.
Is that okay?
Yep. Yes, you can. This is specifically about. Okay.
Not 20.
Natural 20. That
28.
counts as 2 successes. Unfortunately, you can only have a maximum of 2. So it kind of.
That's fine.
but-
hit me. Or hit us.
um,
Not that way, though.
with all of you kind of contributing to this, you guys collectively do know a little bit. Some of you have heard of this. In particular, Herb. Actually, it makes sense that you would know these guys. The Order of the Starless Night was a sect of Desnans active in ancient Thassalon in Varizia.
Oh.
They saw themselves as guardians against the sinister influence of entities from the Dark Tapestry. Against
Bitch.
aliens.
They tried to have me join, but
Well, the Order is believed to have died out not long after Earthfall.
They wanted you to join, though.
They would have. Maybe they reached into his dreams.
Herbs lived for a long time. Not consecutively.
So, collectively, like as a group, this is kind of a combination of all of your background knowledge about this order. This is what you know.
Cool. So we have 3 points now in them?
2. It maxed out at 2. It would be
Aw.
3, but there's only, that's the extent of what you're able to know without researching specific locations within the manor.
Oh, so did my 1 point also count towards that? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So
we
I'm
would've
thinking
had
of it as
4
like each of
points.
you had, you would have 4, yeah.
Boo. All right. That's fine.
I know, isn't that brutal?
But it's cool.
So what do you guys do?
Cool.
I think that way. The Cthulhu collar, whatever, that's gibberish, so.
The Cheku?
Yeah.
See, I remember because it tried to eat me. I remember things that try to eat me.
How many things have
How
tried to
many
eat you,
things
Herb?
I did? Yes.
Not a lot.
You just said a lot of things.
I remember things that try to eat me. That's what I said.
Okay. I will not eat you.
Then I probably won't remember you then.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's probably for the best.
You're an alien.
All right. Did we open this window?
You can.
I don't remember if we did. I feel like we did.
You did
Wait,
not.
do we really have to go out the window?
The door won't open.
The door's broken!
This door?
Yeah.
Here?
No,
No, not that
that
door.
door's open.
I'm not
Why
going
don't we
back through there.
just go? It's fine.
Oh,
Look, I was the one who was burned.
is there anything else in the
Here, if you want to
parlor?
look at your floor plan map that you unlocked.
Oh.
Yeah, see, we need to go back there. We need to go this way.
No, there's a secret door in his office that we missed.
Wait, is that a stair?
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed
Supposedly
to
Yeah,
it
be.
but
leads
it goes
down to the
down.
basement.
You don't want to go down, right?
I don't want to go down yet. But
So we need to go back this way.
But we should open the door so we don't forget about it. So
A door being open or closed isn't going to make me forget it's there.
No, I mean, okay, whatever.
Oh, also, is this like a desk or is this a table?
That's a desk with a high back chair behind it.
I wanna look in the drawers.
Okay. Going through the drawers, you find that the desk is largely abandoned, empty. Perhaps someone's already looted it, or maybe it was just not very widely used.
Well, that's kind of disappointing.
How long? Okay, since Alexia is insisting we just walk through the doors, how long have we been in here? Like hours,
In the room or
minutes, in this
in
section.
the room?
Since
Oh,
we
in this section,
since we
so-
dismissed the haunt.
Okay. It's been like 5 minutes since you dismissed the haunt.
Oh, okay. I don't remember how long I had, but I think it was. Oh no, it was minutes to hours. So
Forgive
it-
me. I guess I just had faith in your abilities to dismiss the haunt. So
You-
I just assumed it was safe to go back in.
I mean, it might be. It should be, but I don't. It was scary. I'd rather just go out the window. I like outside. Outside is nice.
Outside is not nice.
This
Do you
courtyard
not
was
remember
fine.
what just happened?
No, I remember very clearly, very vividly. But this outside, this courtyard was nice. There were berries that were gross, but they didn't kill me. And there's a fountain with statues with their heads cut off, but that's fine. They didn't try to kill me. Like,
You're not convincing me.
it didn't try to kill me.
Razia, what do you think? Should we just go back this way because it's shorter?
I
mean,
mean, if it
there's
makes
one
everyone
room.
happy, I think we can just go out the window. We could just open the window. You don't even like have to climb or anything. Like you could just kind of swing your legs out and you're out.
Look, I'm not even
Fine,
gonna
we'll
break
go
your
out the window.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna. Do I have to roll a check to open this window?
No. But as you approach the window,
It explodes.
Just look goop. Did they get goopy again?
no, you
Oh.
you catch sight of something strange in the reflection.
Oh no. Like behind me?
Wanted to go out the window.
Like your shadow, your reflection. It's murky, but all you can really make it's like you can't see the fine details, but the reflective silhouette of yourself raises your arm as if to point at you, but the arm has no hand on the end of it.
You know, I'm just gonna move over. I don't want it.
And when you move back, like it's that's it. It's fine. Everything's
What's
Okay.
the problem now?
Is it goopy again? Just touch it. It's
also
not gonna
yes,
do anything.
there is a little moisture on it.
But the goopy filmy moisture or
Yep.
like
Is this the same window that myself did the weird thing with?
No.
Okay.
Oh, weird.
Well, go on.
yeah, alright, fine. I think I have a dagger or something. I'm just gonna poke it.
Okay.
I don't wanna touch it.
I will.
Gross.
You touch it. There's like a faint popping sound, and just the faintest hint, little splotch of moisture hits your face.
Ugh, gross.
What is this?
Gross. Gross.
You wanted
Gross.
this. This
I-
is what you wanted.
That's fine. I'm leaving. I'm out. I'm outside.
Actually, I'm quite curious. Can I like gather some of this and like make a bubble with it? Like, like a soap bubble?
It doesn't seem like it works like that. You can certainly try. Like you get a little
It's
into your
not
hand, but it's
soapy.
mostly just kind of sticky and gross on your hand.
So not quite sap, but not cohesive.
As Anna scrambles out the window into the stony garden, one of the heads of the birds lies in the overgrown grass, just kind of stonily staring up at you.
Stone faced, as they say.
I did nothing to you. You just sit there.
Who are you talking to?
The statue. It's looking at me. I'm just gonna bask in the sunshine. I think it's daytime.
It is daytime, though it's cloudy and overcast. No nice
Go
things.
ahead, Herb.
There will be no nice things.
Go ahead, what?
Go out the window.
I help him
I'm
out
going
the
out the window. I can do this by myself. Thank you.
Does he struggle?
As you're going out the window, Herb,
It
can I get you to make an acrobatics check for me?
Rude.
Natural 20.
Not
All
20.
right. You kind of get up on the windowsill, testing the glass to make sure it's up and firm, then swing out, landing lightly in the grass. And everyone else following, you have no trouble. You guys,
somebody going to give me a hand.
Raziel will
Looks at his
sort of,
sleeve.
like when it
really
becomes
have
clear
many.
that's who you're talking about, like, oh, and help you through the
Oh.
window.
I'll go
Yeah,
out with her
Akeen's
hand.
dude's like, you're tall enough, aren't you now? Okay.
I just take the hand and stuff out.
And then Raziel will go out behind you. And I
How
assume
tall is your
Akeen as
character,
well.
Ash?
Good question. I forget.
Okay, yeah, Akeen will leave.
Okay. So you guys clamber out the window into the little fountained garden. There are 3 partially ruined wooden benches around the dried out fountain. And as you'll recall, the fountain features 5 beheaded ravens. And there's a huge patch of
Alexia's-
blackberries thriving
5'7".
in the along the west part of this little garden.
Now,
You
don't
can
try to
also
eat those
see-
again.
No.
In the south side of the garden, there is a broken window. It looks like it was broken from the outside.
Yeah, it's breaking in, and now we're gonna do the same. I'm just getting
Going through the
gross.
broken window?
Yep.
Wait, are these doors locked?
Those aren't doors, those are windows.
Everything else is
oh,
a window.
these are
Wait,
all
was this a
windows.
window? No, this was a door, right? I don't remember.
Nope, that's a window.
Okay, we went out this window before. I'm gonna go back in it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All
There's
right.
only one door in the garden, and that's the one that's stuck
Yeah.
in the parlor.
All right. I'm going. I'm going.
All right, so you guys clamber in through the broken window back into the library.
Oh, no.
Where,
I don't clamor. Give me a hand.
okay, you are given a hand, and you
Okay.
maneuver into the library.
That's right.
You can see many floor-to-ceiling bookshelves amid the cramped, musty library. You can see a large brick fireplace in the northern wall and a wrought iron spiral staircase in the corner that goes up.
So now we need to go around. Oh, shit. I left my dancing light. Can you give that to me, please?
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's in the other room. Can
Yeah,
you
I know
just-
where it is. I can see it.
Okay, thanks. It's easy to forget these things.
Yup. Don't I know it?
Is there seriously no sconces anywhere we've gone to?
No, not really.
Or like a chandelier or anything?
Not in any of the rooms you visited. I mean, there was a chandelier in the main hall.
I want to make a shield sconce.
Oh, shit.
You keep saying that. Are you okay?
What did you
Help,
do
I'm-
this?
I'm in the wall. Help.
How
I'm
did?
stuck in the wall. Help. Help me. Okay, thank you.
You
Also,
okay
you're
there, Alexia?
huge.
I'm fine. Let's just keep moving.
Okay, so
Keen, are you
you've-
coming? Or am I?
I'm just not moving my token yet.
Okay.
Please do, just
So
because it
what,
affects the view on
Are
Observer.
are we going back into the main area and going around that way since you don't want to go in this room?
Yeah, that's fine.
Ugh.
There we go. We did it.
So back
Oh.
in here.
The what do you call this thing? The foyer?
Entrance?
That depends on how much money you have. If you make under 40,000 a year, it's a foyer.
Both pronunciations are correct.
It's true. As you return to the entrance hall, a pronunciation we can all agree upon, you can see that motes of dust drift through the air. To the north, there is a pair of wide staircases that go up to a balcony that encircles the room. There's an old, musty carpet on the otherwise bare wooden floor, which leads the way to a pair of double doors between the stairs. And while there are 4 other doors providing exits to either side, and you obviously have come through one and been through the other, there's a sound coming from the north doors. The double doors. It almost sounds like music
Music?
as you listen.
Okay, what kind of music? Like, good music? Orchestra? We doing some folk dancing? Like, what kind of music are you talking?
I
Like
met
if somebody
my wife
humming.
in rock in the not country, no.
Like if someone humming to themselves.
Are you
Did
just
the
making
rest
that
of-
noise?
Did the rest of you hear that? No.
Yes.
That's coming from you guys.
And
I'm
as
not
you
humming.
Not
pause,
humming.
kind of listening, straining your ears to hear,
Jesus.
the clock above suddenly begins to toll.
I'm gonna blast the shit out of that clock.
But I thought you didn't want to damage your property.
You're right.
Yeah,
But I'm very
Anna's-
tempted.
Anna's just like on the ground covering her ears. Like,
To be fair, normally you can hear it whenever it does this, but you're not normally in the room with it.
Was it at the correct time? What time is it?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, fuck.
Assume yes, it is correct.
We still hear the humming?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Herb,
Hmm?
why don't you go look in that door?
don't
Which
you
door?
want to
This
see
door?
what it is?
Don't you want to see if it's aliens humming?
I think it sounds like a person. But...
This seems almost like a trick, but I can't risk that.
It could
Herb-
be aliens. We don't know.
Herb has his shield up. Is peeking the door.
You're opening the door,
Yeah,
or just like cracking it open? I think you said.
yeah. Herb's gonna look.
Okay. The door opens. Beyond,
Ooh.
you see a large ballroom with a wide open floor of dust-caked woodwork. A pair of grand brick fireplaces stand to the west and east. Low stone benches fitted with rotting cushions flank either side of each fireplace. You see several dozen antlers from deer and elk adorning the walls around and above the fireplaces. On the north side of the ballroom, 3 long risers lead up to a stage with 2 large chairs set on it. A flight of stairs leads upward to either side of the chairs, and a ratty tapestry of red and black, the colors of House Thrune, hang behind it.
Like that.
And in the center of the ballroom, you see a lone figure, humanoid, humming and dancing as if to a waltz with a partner. but they're alone. They don't seem to notice you.
Well, Herb, is it aliens?
Nah, it's just another person who closes the door.
Wait, no, don't do that.
Okay, let's move on.
I will open the door.
Oh, open it back up.
Yep, open that door. Thank you. Hello?
The humming continues.
Does the figure
You've
have
been
like, their arms
home.
out?
Oh, yeah, I mean, they're clearly like they're ballroom dancing with
Okay.
themselves.
Okay.
Thena,
You seen
you've been
Anastasia?
home for a month or two now. But, or at least it's been that long since you kind of lost track of all other thought besides just sort of being on autopilot, living your life here at home. But something new happens very suddenly. There's a thought, a different voice from that masculine voice that's always been talking to you, reminding you that you're home, telling you how to use the servants, what to eat, where to go. A new voice. A voice that just said,
Hello? I'm not like looking at
Yeah.
you all the time, so
Vanna stops dancing and turns to look
you
at the
see
door.
two figures standing in the door. And inexplicably, the orchestra's gone. The lights are gone. Your house is suddenly filthy. Like the floor is covered in dust. The serving staff there's no sign of the serving staff. It's like you've just woken from a dream. And you can see standing in the doorway a slight human woman and a
Bush.
a bush with vaguely humanoid features and an iron power suit.
do you require medical attention?
I'm sorry, who are you?
Oh, my name is Akeen.
I'm a herb.
Do you know where
What
you
are you doing in my house?
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna look at Alexia. I'm actually gonna open the door a little wider and.
Did the person in there just say it was their house?
Oh no. I'm fully
you hear that,
stepping
Anna?
aside with the door full open, so like she's in view, and I'm like, oh, I thought it
How
was
did you get
Lexia's
in here?
house.
Excuse me, but you're trespassing in my house.
I'm sorry.
You should be. Now, the exit is this way. Please leave.
No, this is my house. I've always lived here.
No. I have a deed that says it's my house. I inherited it.
You gotta look between
No.
the two of them.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna walk up to this person and like check for a fever with like.
I'm
the back of
taking
my hand.
several steps back.
You can only step so far back before there's a wall, my dear.
Are you
What are you
advancing
doing?
full into
Yeah,
the ballroom? How
Not
far
atta-
back do you do you keep moving away as she advances on you?
Until my feet hit the stairs, and then I'm gonna put my shield up and be like,
I'm just
if I
checking for
have my
fever.
shield.
So I will take my wrist and put it on their forehead.
So okay.
How tall is your character?
Why are you asking that of everyone?
Because
5'6"?
it's important. 5'6"? Okay. He's small.
How
Okay,
tall
wow.
are you?
Taller
Okay,
than
you don't need to
5'6".
give her medical attention. She's clearly a squatter. Kick her out.
What are you then?
Who are you?
What do you mean? Me? I own this house.
Doesn't seem like it.
I have the deed right here. What more do you want?
There's so many
Wait, do
people
you?
who
I've
keep
never
saying it's
seen
their
the deed.
house.
Yeah, there was that.
I whip out a piece of paper. It's right here.
Alexia, I'm worried about your claims to this place. We've
I
met
kind
two
of
different people.
side shuffle around this person who is checking my temperature, and I try to get closer to the paper to look at it.
Even that cabinet said it was their house. Is the cabinet still there?
Wait, are you the cabinet?
No, that is
Right.
a
Everyone says it's their house, and it's my house.
melted pool of wax at this point on the floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna point out. See, even that thing that used to be a cabinet said it was their house.
Yeah, hold on. Are you a cabinet, ma'am?
I last time I checked, no.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
yeah, we
when
have
was
to
the
check
last
now.
time you checked?
Just now, actually.
Well, anyway, I have a deed. It's my house.
Oh, I
officially
suppose we should
notarized.
probably be in here, huh? Or is something terrible gonna happen when we walk in?
I mean,
Oh,
like,
we're
how long
technically
have you
already
lived
in.
here,
I mean-
though?
Yeah, I'm already inside.
Akeen walked well into there, all the way back to the steps.
Yeah, let me
toward
move
the-
my token to be more exact.
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What was your question?
How long have you lived here?
Well, I haven't lived here. Like I said, I inherited
So
it.
it's not your house. You don't live here.
It is. I'm about to live here when I kick all the squatters out. Actually, I might sell it, but, I haven't decided yet.
Oh, maybe you could sell it to her. She likes it.
What I
If she's willing to pay my prices.
I mean, I don't imagine you can sell it for much in the state it's in currently.
Just needs some work, some exorcisms. It's fine.
Another playing Juiceco
Exorcisms?
is like drinking tea listening.
Yes. There's lots of ghosts and weird things that happen here.
You haven't noticed this? I mean, how long have you lived
Yeah,
here?
where have you been?
I've been here. I've been home.
just been in home.
And things were
Which-
going really great until I
And-
just met you.
Oh, sorry to have interrupted your humming and dancing to yourself.
Yeah, you were just sitting in the dark in here. Is it dark in
Yeah,
here?
you were by yourself, just humming.
Yeah.
and
Oh, it's
dancing.
dark in here. Oh, it's dark.
Yeah, you were just kind of chilling in the dark by yourself. I don't.
There were other people here,
Okay.
right?
Anna.
Yes.
Anna.
Yes. Mhm.
She's crazy.
Do you think she's
No.
crazier than I am?
Yeah, just a bit.
I'm-
She's delusional. There's no people.
I'm right here.
She's a crazy squatter, so we need to just tie her up, throw her out of here.
Don't mind her. She's like this to everyone.
I am whispering quietly.
I don't know. She looks
I-
good.
I mean-
Would you? Sorry.
How
what's
did
her-
you guys get in?
We walked through
again?
the front
With
door.
the key, by the way. I
With
have
the
the key to the
key.
house here. I wave it around.
Well, no, we went through that broken window.
No. We
The
walked through the
first
front
time
door.
we came in.
We popped
So
the
you
goop
went
and
in
the
through a
birds
broken
died.
window and then stole a house key.
No, I
No.
went in
But
through
you're
the front
claiming
door.
you're saying it's your house.
I came with this key. It is my key for my house. These vagabonds like to go in and out windows.
What can I say?
It's probably a Pathfinder thing. I don't know. Are you ready to leave?
Hold on. She's the first
Where?
like. She's like the first not hostile thing we've met.
I'm
Well-
not convinced she's not hostile.
Oh, she hasn't tried to
Wait,
bite my
wait,
head
wait.
off.
I'm gonna go up to her
I
and
mean,
poke
you haven't
her.
tried to bite my head off.
Mm.
The little plant pokes you.
I try to get away.
I'm gonna poke her again. No, don't worry.
Check
Checking
if
if
she's
you're an
not
alien.
real.
What are you doing? Stop that.
I'm just checking to see if you're an alien or not. Don't worry about it.
I don't think so. I'm not an alien and I'm not a cabinet.
But
It's a
you
quote
are a
of the year
squatter.
Oh,
right now.
The doors close.
Wait, with all of us inside?
Mm-hmm.
Is that normal?
Oh, here we
Oops.
go again.
I mean,
Herb's
No,
gonna
none
go
of
up
this
to
is
a wall
normal.
and go shield up.
this room is supposed to be well lit, and there's supposed to be a lot of people in here. There was
As-
a ball.
As this person says this, you notice that there is a people in here.
Are you making a haunt?
There's a man seated in the western chair.
Aw, he wasn't there earlier.
Which chair?
Can we all see him?
The one on the west. Oh yeah, you can all see him.
Okay. Do you know this
What's he look
person?
like?
And as he stands up, rising from the chair, you see that he's wearing like long navy blue robes with a slightly brighter blue cape, popped collar, kind of Doctor Strange style, with a red interior on the collar. And he's got like a red and black banner going from his neck all the way down the robes to about knee level. And
Classy.
Has
He's
he been in
wearing
any of
a
our
monocle.
pictures?
um
Like any of the artworks around? Or...
I don't think you've correct me if I'm wrong, the only people who you've seen depicted are the kids, right? And the queen.
I thought there was...
Technically.
I could be misremembering. I thought there was like a family portrait or something, but I'm probably misremembering.
Well, you definitely have seen this one before. You specifically have seen this one before, because as he raises a hand pointing actually at Raziel, it's his left arm. You see that red smoke is bleeding from the stump where his left hand should be.
Oh.
And the smoke coalesces into a misty red hand pointing a finger, straight at Raziel.
Less good.
You have what should be mine. At the word mine, his voice grows louder and louder, seemingly shaking the very foundations of the manor. And as this occurs,
It's very
the whole
unsettling.
thing collapses
Wait,
into
what?
a puddle of blood red slime.
But the man collapses into slime?
Yep.
Gross.
Akeen says
And
this
then-
in character.
The collection of antlers on the walls to the east and west above the fireplaces begin to move, slithering off of their beds
No. I'm gonna have a
into
good...
a form much like this.
Hey, you could keep squatting in here. I think we're going to leave.
What did you do?
And on that happy note, I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative. This would be perception for all of you, I believe.
You know, I'm gonna
Oh,
have a
right.
real good prayer with Desno when we get through this, and just be like, "Why did you send me here?
I mean, clearly you're needed.
This place is terrible."
Oops. I clicked the
Oh,
wrong button.
let's see. I've done my token selected.
Oh right, I gotta roll for Raziel, don't I?
Oh.
Oh right, I gotta move Raziel in here, don't I?
Okay.
Here I was giving Ava shit for this, and whoops. I think Raziel will be hanging back.
So, Aspel, can I keep
if
my
you would
first
like to
rumble or
roll-
no?
No, you have to have your token selected, I'm afraid.
No, okay.
How many
Well, I
years
had
has
it-
it been, Ava?
Oh, I had
Come
it
on now.
selected. I just you said
Wow.
perception, so I hit perception and I got confused.
Ash is not having any of it tonight.
Squatting in my house, not selecting your token.
My token was selected. I just hit the wrong button because he said initiative and then perception, so I hit perception thinking that was what he wanted.
You gotta
Yeah.
be more clear, sir.
Yeah.
What?
Speaking of, where is the initiative
It'll be on the
button?
right side. It's perception. Initiative is actually perception. Well, initiative can be whatever skill is relevant. But in this case, it would be perception to
under
see if you
hit
notice
points.
them beginning to move.
It's like under the
And
big
then
box
this-
of conditions.
Yep, right side core page.
Gotcha.
Oh god.
And somebody's
Nope,
jamming on
ignore
these
that.
strings right now. They're going crazy.
Yeah, they are. They're a little on the loud side, though. I don't like that.
You think this is the loud side? The fucking clock blasted.
That
us.
clock was meant to be a jump scare.
I like clocks like that.
Okay. So I've got Raziel on there. My weird bone thingy. Oh boy. Well,
Weird
my
bone
dice
thing.
rolls
Whoa.
are off to how they usually are in this
Don't
game.
talk about your weird bone thingy right now.
Oh boy. Okay.
Necrophidius.
Oh,
Look, it's
no.
fine. We're just gonna
Oh, B,
die.
that's tragic. I just saw what happened there. That is tragic.
Okay, I'm gonna.
There may
leave.
be a misplaced natural 20 on initiative.
Misplaced.
Mm-hmm.
Misplaced for who?
B. I'm
What?
so sorry for your loss.
You mean like she didn't have her token selected, and and then it didn't go?
Is that correct? Is that I just see that there's two, and the first one's a natural 20, and the second one isn't. Is that what happened?
I didn't realize that it had actually rolled the first time because I didn't see it.
Oh. Okay. In that case, you can keep it. In that case, you can keep the first one.
Yay.
Well, Ava, take that note. Just say you didn't notice it the first time.
Well, hang on though. It was done correctly. Okay, fine. You know what?
No,
Fine.
no,
You're
no,
right.
No, it's
There is a
B's
double
Honestly, I
standard
don't-
here. Ava, you may use the first roll.
See, you're welcome.
Oh, see, I thought
I
you were gonna
like
take it away
this.
from B. So.
Oh no. Make
Okay,
sure you guys.
now
So let me
everyone
know.
will suffer.
Have
I
both
don't
of you
know that I
updated
want to
your
go
initiatives?
first. Is the thing though?
Kill the sneaks.
Oh,
Have
but
you
you
both
rolled so
updated your
high
initiatives?
for them. What the frick?
I know. Like I said, my rolls are off to the usual.
Oh shit!
Do I still keep my shield up?
You said you had it up.
Yeah, that's
Well-
what it's asking.
You were using the
You were poking.
correct exploration action, right? You weren't noticing. Well, wait a minute though. No, you were doing other things. You were interacting with the environment.
No, I went back. Guess I'm gonna go back to a wall with my shield up.
Oh yeah,
when
did
he came
say
up,
that.
Did.
before
That's
he
right.
came up,
Yep.
before he
So,
came
yup.
up.
Your shield is considered raised until the start of your turn. All right. Well,
It was
unfortunately,
spooky.
you guys were so distracted by the bloody, stumped man in the chair that you didn't notice this thing skittering down the fireplace in the darkness. Let me see here. It occurs to me that I've never actually gotten to use one of these, and I didn't think to look at like what they can do.
DM problems.
I made a boo-boo. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm looking now. Okay. Got it. So this thing skitters across the floor like some horrible skeletal centipede, but made from the bones of living humans, and about 6 feet long as it skitters across the floor, actually toward Thana. And
As it should be.
out of nowhere, it attacks. Yep, that tracks with the way I've been rolling. Does 27? What's your armor class?
21.
Oh, it's not a critical hit. It's just a hit then. Okay, that's exciting.
Someone
this is what
has
happens when you've got
AC
a
more
good-
than 20?
Yeah, that's what happens when you got a good AC. You take 5 points of piercing damage as suddenly bony fangs sink into your ankle, and you're kind of You've seen these things draped over the antlers, but they've never moved before. Ever. And I need you to make a fortitude save.
Okay.
Ooh, actually, you might be in luck, though, because this ability has the incapacitation trait. Which means, and I gotta double check this, incapacitation means that any creature of more than twice the creature's level. Oh, wait, the spell's level. That's if it's a spell. What about if it's a creature? A creature of higher level. Oh, you're the same level. It is level 3. You are level 3. Therefore, you are not immune to this. And you don't get the benefits to resist. Okay, so yep. And just so you know, your dice rolls are being whispered.
Alrighty, so I rolled a 12.
Okay. A 12 is not a critical failure, but you are paralyzed. You gain the paralyzed condition. As whatever it just bit you with, you feel your body locking up. Again, not unlike a centipede, but some horrible, monstrous, skeletal centipede. See the earlier attached picture. So that was the second action. For the third action, this thing is going to skitter across the floor to here, straight toward Raziel. Akeen, what do you do? Now that you've noticed these things, like all of a sudden it's just among you. They're here, whatever they are.
I would like to try and identify one.
Okay. So for this is a recall knowledge check.
Okay.
The roll will be me. And what is your arcana?
Do I roll or
You just tell me. Your bonus to arcana.
0?
Okay. Looking at this thing, you're pretty sure it's some kind of mutated centipede skeleton. And like all undead, it would be vulnerable to positive damage. That's one action.
You said positive do no damage?
Huh? I said it would be vulnerable to positive.
Oh, I literally misheard you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got
that. But I need that one. I can spend 2 actions. Is heal touch? I don't want to touch it. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 action heal.
To heal who?
Oh, I have to touch it, don't I? Yeah, okay. I am going to go adjacent to the one down by Anna. Oh, bless this work. And I will reach out to do heal for the
Okay.
rest of
In that case, it would be the one
right?
action.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I moved.
All right. Go ahead and hit that spell. And I believe you have to make. Let's see. Spells a range of touch. So yeah, make a spell attack.
Okay. And as I have not done this yet, it's. Where do I go for that?
On the spells tab, should be in the upper left.
Okay. I want to hit the button, but it doesn't do anything.
You may just have to roll a d20 and add that to it.
That's fine. that I can easily.
Oh, wait a minute. Nope. I'm sorry. Hang on. It says basic saving throw.
It gets
My bad.
It
I
gets a
roll.
fort save.
Yes.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm sorry.
No, you're
Still
good.
learning.
I just,
Still learning.
No, same. I haven't done any attack on
All right.
this
It
edition yet.
fails and takes no damage. With a burst of positive energy, you feel the radiance of your god hit a wall. There's no effect. And for a moment, you are absolutely confused. You have no idea why that didn't work.
It seems that I'm out of ideas.
I tried one. That's all I have.
I am done. Time to
Okay. All right. I have misplaced my initiative tracker. There it is. Maybe don't lose it next time. Thana, it is your turn. You are paralyzed. Right. That's going to be kind of unfortunate.
This is fine.
Well, welcome to our games. This
Yeah.
is how it works.
So paralyzed means you are flat-footed, and the only actions you can take are to recall knowledge or other actions that only require your mind.
Just start
Alright.
thinking about stuff.
Did I recognize that figure earlier?
Um,
The one that turned into a puddle of blood?
make a perception check for me.
No.
Also, you're still whispering them, just so you know.
Yeah, I don't know how to change that.
At the top, there should be like a.
It says the character tab.
At the very at the very top to the left of the character, yeah, there's like a little chat bubble to the left of the character tab on the character sheet. Do you see it? It's like a little black speech bubble. It's under legendary 8+ level.
Okay.
Found it? Okay, cool. And normally that wouldn't be a big deal. It's just so that it shows up on stream so they can see what you roll. But yeah, no, you didn't recognize them at all.
All right, that's it, I guess.
That's it.
Is there
Okay.
a save for paralyzed?
Yes. On to that. So you can attempt a new save at the end of each of your turns, but the DC goes down by 1 for each save attempted. So
Okay.
this is the first save. So go ahead and make your fortitude save. Look at that. You are now immune to this paralysis effect for 24 hours. Not just from this one, but to all of them.
Well, isn't
Very
that
cool.
lucky?
So you kind of. Actually, you tell me. What does you shaking this paralysis off look, sound, feel like?
Thana makes a face of like concentration, takes a deep breath, and then slowly moves to touch her holy symbol.
Okay. And this being the first, I think the first time attention is called to it, you guys would see a counterclockwise bluish metal swirl, a spiral pattern.
Like that
Okay.
that poem?
You tell me.
I don't know. That's the spot.
All right, you are no longer paralyzed. At this point, though, the other one acts. And for its first action, it is going to stride. It kind of skitters. Well, yeah. It skitters over here. And is going to attempt to bite Akeem. I'm going to guess a 10 is not going to hit you. See, guys? I can roll like shit, too. Akeem?
That sounds
I need
patronizing.
confirmation. I need to know if that hit or not.
10 down.
What's your AC? Because I also need to know if it's a critical failure.
I don't think it is. I think you. Yeah. It's 14.
14?
not.
Okay, so just a failure.
So it's by 5, right, for critical?
10.
Or 10?
10.
Okay. Yeah.
It tried to bite you, missed, and then this thing is going
And
to.
Bit Anna instead.
No, don't give him ideas.
Stride again.
What?
Stride?
Mm-hmm.
Get you strided.
And it is going to skitter.
I can skitter
Over
too.
here.
Oh,
Now, I believe,
Can I?
Thana, you have an attack of opportunity action, don't you?
Sure, yeah.
Do you? It would be on your character. I don't actually know. I'm actually asking in good faith. I know by default, you don't get attacks of opportunity unless you have an ability that specifically gives that to you.
Hmm?
would
I
like
don't think
that.
so. Not in this context.
Okay. I could have sworn, but oh no, you know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of the shield block is what you've got. Okay. My bad. Okay, so yeah, it just skitters past. Alexia.
I'd like to do a check on what these are.
Okay, that'd be an Arcana check.
Are you gonna roll it for me?
Yeah, I just need to know your bonus.
I'll tell you. My bonus is 11.
Okay, so you know what these are. They're not undead at all. They're actually a type of construct called a Necrophidius. They're sort of they're a Cadillac construct, if you will. They are expensive and fancy and maybe a little...
Bougie.
They're champagne as opposed to beer. Whereas an iron golem is your get drunk very fast beer. This is your champagne to be savored, if you will. And you know that they, like all constructs, are immune to damn near everything magical. But the nice thing is they're made out of very real bones, so just whack them with something bludgeoning and it'll break them apart. You also know, as a result of your critical success,
Oh my.
that they are capable of performing a hypnotic dance that can cause anyone looking at them to go into a daze.
Is there a way to like deactivate them because they're constructs?
Yeah, if you're the owner of the construct and they have been programmed to you, you tell them to stand down.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to tell them to stand down.
Okay, so action number 2, this would be, I think, a diplomacy check. Well, is it diplomacy or are you pretending to be someone else?
It could be. How about
How are
I
you
say what
doing
I'm
this?
gonna
Yeah,
say,
go ahead.
and then
Go ahead.
we can decide from there.
Perfect.
I am your inheritor. Stand down and do as I say. I am the new owner of this house and you. That's what I say.
Make a diplomacy check.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Fucking bitch.
Sounds
I'm gonna
so
use a
proud.
hero point to reroll that. If I can.
And this is
You
where
can.
it starts.
You can, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't care
cheering you
what you
on, but I was
recommend.
muted. Damn.
Oh wait.
Do it.
I think I see what you're putting down. Good sir. I will take my 11.
Okay.
They
They
respond?
completely ignore you,
Okay.
showing no acknowledgement whatsoever.
So with my critical success, is there a way to like knock them into unconsciousness, like without destroying them?
So that would be an additional recall knowledge check.
Okay, I'll do that.
For information, for your benefit, how this works is if you succeed, you get a piece of information.
I got
If you critically succeed, you get 2 pieces of information, and then additional checks will be at a consecutively higher DC up to a certain point, at which case you've gotten everything there is to know about them.
Okay, I would like to make another check.
Okay,
I have one.
that'll
more
be your
action.
third action. Yep.
You're gonna roll it, yes?
Mm-hmm. And what did you say your bonus was?
11.
11. Oh.
11.
Okay. In that case,
It's like, do they have a button on their butt?
you
or,
know that
like-
they do not. Part of what makes them so expensive, but also Not as good as your standard clockwork construct. They don't have an off switch. The off switch is you tell them to stand down or you destroy
that didn't
them.
work. Okay. So I could speak, yes, somewhere? Or no?
You can, though technically as a success, you do get another piece of information.
Oh!
So what I will tell you is that, in line with what you were asking, not only are they immune to being communicated with or talked down, they are also immune to any kind of bleed, death effect, disease, doom, magical draining. They're immune to exhaustion and fatigue. They cannot be healed. They cannot be interacted with mentally or through any kind of necromancy magic. They are immune to all non-lethal attacks, immune to paralysis, immune to poison, and they are completely immune to sleep and unconsciousness.
Like all
They are
golems.
incapable of going unconscious.
I will call out, don't look at them. They can daze you with a dance. Also, it hurts me to say this, but you just need to beat the crap out of them. They're immune to magic.
Did he even have crap?
Yep. That's probably the most of what I can say.
Yep, I would agree. Raziel is up, and unfortunately, Raziel needs to make a knowledge check to get sneak attack on these guys, and you've just raised the DC by 2 steps for her.
Whoops,
Love that.
sorry.
Oh. Well, apparently for constructs, you can do Arcana or Crafting, but Raziel's going to stick with Arcana. She's looking at them with kind of a, are you serious look? This is clearly outside of her expertise. Oh my god, I'm looking at her character sheet. It's so different when you're on the player side of this. Okay, well, Raziel's going to use action number 2 to step here. And then, fuck.
You might say
Action number
that.
3 is to draw a weapon.
Forget to do that.
Yup. She's going to draw her rapier and kind of take a stance like she's ready to fight this, but she is currently flanking it with Anna. So you do have flank, if that helps you at all. Herb.
Right. Well, shields up.
Yep. So you're going to use your action to raise a shield again?
Yep.
Okay.
Herb's gonna go to this corner over here.
Okay.
This is my stride.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Also flanking. Or you would be if Akeen had a weapon.
Wait. Ah. Well, since I don't have my weapon up, I'm just gonna go bang.
Bang. Oh, bang. You're shield bashing it.
Yes.
Okay, well, 26 is gonna hit. It's not a critical hit, but it is definitely a hit. For 5 points of piercing damage. Okay. Your shield smashes into it. It's not ineffective per se, but it definitely isn't a very dramatic impact. I mean, the spikes of your shield sort of weave between the different ribs that make up this thing's body.
Fine. I guess next time I'll bring out my actual hammer.
I guess that's 3 actions, isn't it?
Yep.
Anna. Oh, I love how fast that goes.
Okay, I was just saying, well, I guess I don't know, except for, she said beat the crap out of it, so...
And she said it's immune to magic.
Yeah, I know, I'm so unhappy about this.
Yeah, people tend not to like that.
So I was looking at my scarf or my knife. So, since I'm next to it, and since we have flanks, is there a flanking thing?
It's flat-footed.
Oh, it's flat-footed. Okay.
Yep.
So I don't say anything. Okay. Well, the bladed scarf does more damage if I hit, so use that, I guess. So I have to draw it. I don't know. I feel like I'm
Yep.
always
So
wearing
one
it.
action one would be to
Actually, like
well,
pick it up.
how do you wear it? Because if depending on where your scarf is, you may not even have to use an action to have access to it. If you've got it like wrapped around your arm or something like that. How do you carry it?
I don't think I normally have it wrapped around my arm. I think it's like normally just like around my waist and like just kind of slung
So
around.
the equivalent of like in a sheath.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it'd be an
get it
action to
out.
get that.
And I guess I'll just whack at it.
I have a question for you. Is this your Capenia or is this just a regular bladed scarf?
Is the Capenia the family one?
Yes.
Oh, I don't.
Don't think that'd be the weapon?
No, I would keep that special.
Okay. Is there any particular design on this?
This one just has like stars all over it.
Love that. And like a navy blue
Mhm,
color?
mhm.
Okay. So it's like a night sky.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
All right, so attack 1. These are all 1 actions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
It's a navy sky with blades all over it.
two.
Okay. 24, which becomes 26 because it's flat-footed, is going to hit.
yes. Oh, wait.
Not a critical hit, but it's definitely a hit.
Look at this awesome damn. Wait, that was the wrong button.
That's not
Oh.
right. Oh, yes, it is.
No,
yes,
that
it is.
the
That's right.
button. It just has a lot of
It's
text.
a lot. Yes.
Take all this
1 point of
information.
damage. All that for
What?
1 point.
Yeah, you know.
All right.
I'm awesome.
You maneuver in a dance not unlike that of your sisters, but maybe a little less elegant.
Much less.
But the scarf slices along this thing, just kind of removing the tip of one of the rib bones, making it up.
I did something. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I will attack 2.
Okay.
I don't know if 17.
So that's 19,
Okay.
which is right on the money, gonna hit.
All right.
Saved by the flat-footed.
Better than 1, please. It's 1.
It's 1.
I am super awesome at this.
All right. Hey, you know what though? That's 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
And you've hit both times, which I think already you guys have hit more times today than I think you've hit as a party anything in this adventure. So I love that for you. It is now the first Necrophidius, the one that is flat-footed. And since nobody averted their eyes,
No. Is that an action
Well,
to do
it's
that?
actually. Yeah, is that an action?
no, but
No,
on
but I
your
didn't
turn,
say
you
it.
I
specify.
wouldn't- Clearly, I wouldn't be. I'm not even engaging with them, right?
I will leave it to your discretion. Just be aware that if you are averting your eyes, you are considered
They would have it. Yeah.
blinded.
Yeah.
So the Necrophidius sways, its serpentine form undulating and clattering in a hypnotic rhythm. Everyone who can see the flat-footed one and is not averting your eyes,
Nope.
make a will save.
I said it. This is your own fault.
Thick foul demon.
Anna, you resist.
I believe
Or-
I can use my hero point.
You can. There it is.
16.
Oh
for
no,
23.
Akeen. And then Raziel. Come on, show him how it's done.
I would like to use my hero point.
You're re-rolling? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, rip to the hero points.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Thanks to hero points, everybody made their save. Hero points are really going to work today, huh?
Yep.
Herb's not ready to throw down and dance yet.
So those are successes. Let's see. Did anybody beat 28? Nobody beat 28. Okay. So all of you succeeded. You are unnerved by the swaying, and all of you are flat-footed until the end of this one's next turn. The icon it has on it is the flat-footed icon. Make sure you mark your tokens with that. Please.
I just tried to mark Anna's token. That's how into it my brain is.
Why would you do
mean,
that?
I mean, I need it
know.
too, right? We all need it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody except for Alexia, who needs to put that she's blinded.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm.
That was actually all 3 of its actions to do this dance. Again, you will be unnerved by this until the end of its next turn. as it's just dancing like a
Find the
rattlesnake.
icon.
It's in there. It's not very, it's below the numbers. It's like 1, 2, it's 3 rows below the numbers.
Okay, 3 rows. Okay, got it.
I want to know if it's a better or worse dancer than Thana.
Very different style. This, funny enough, I think that's what makes it so unnerving is it is beautiful and it's chilling. And in looking at this, it's like you're looking at death itself. Which, hence the flat-footed of everyone. Wait, did Thana, make sure you mark Thana your token as well with the flat-footed. And also, sorry, I couldn't get a token quite to your specifications. That's the closest I had. Ekin.
Guys. Something about Akin you must know at this moment.
We can find out.
She's not a violent person. So her weapons trip people
Oh.
and not really hurt them. So,
This thing has like a bajillion legs too.
yeah. This is why
I think things with more than one leg.
You see the problem now, guys? I am going to use one action to pull out my weapon, so other people get advantage. The words.
I would like you to know that as an action, you can aid.
Okay.
you'd like. You just
Can
have to be
I
able to
aid?
justify how.
Can I aid and cast guidance on people? Because that was kind of
How many
the
actions
goal.
is guidance?
1.
Then yes.
Okay. I'm gonna cast guidance
On who?
Anna, because I think she's the only one I can touch right now.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Make sure you hit the
so
spell button.
I am. It's a cantrip.
Okay.
Oh.
you
And
don't
it's a
have-
status bonus.
Yep.
So what that means is it would stack with aid, which gives a circumstance bonus.
I will aid Anna to glory in this battle.
All right.
Okay. So what you're gonna do is make an attack roll against a DC of 20.
Me?
Yep.
Will you actually aid me?
Probably not. With my bola? With unarmed fists? Like
You tell me.
Well, I'm gonna take up.
Don't you also have like a Jaws attack or something like? Oh no, that's only.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't
Never mind.
bite things when I only have 2 legs, sir.
That's unfortunate.
Yep.
Okay. 10. That's a critical failure.
Yeah.
However, it is flat-footed, giving that a +2, meaning it's only a failure, not a critical failure.
Hey.
Yay!
12.
I don't help you. See,
That's-
like
that's
Akin's not
okay.
used to like hitting things.
Neither is
hang
Anna.
hang on. Why do you have clumsy? You should not have clumsy.
Because flat-footed? Or
Oh! Wait, no. What?
oh, you know what? This is from our last thing that we were doing.
Yeah. You shouldn't be
Okay.
that anymore.
Should I re-roll?
No.
Does
She's
does
just
it make a
clumsy.
It's
difference?
just you just need to know that it's higher than that.
Oh wait. What do you mean?
I believe.
Oh, it's just by 1.
Yeah. It would have been so 11, even without
Yeah.
flat-footed, it wouldn't have been
Yeah.
a critical failure.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So 13 is what you got.
Alright.
But
Still a failure, but there's no harm done, and the guidance still works. Also,
Okay.
just so you know, that is using your reaction.
That's fine.
So effectively, what you did is your action was to ready to aid, so that when she attacks it, then you are aiding to also attack.
Yep, absolutely. Sorry guys,
Alright.
Keen's not meant to like fight things physically.
no, it's all good. Like us
I'm
non-fighters
built
gotta
different.
we gotta stick together as non-fighters. I'm not good at this.
No,
I
I'm
think
not
you've done the
sticking with
most
you.
damage to it so
See ya.
far, though. That's the tragic
But
thing.
like in this moment, Anna will like kind of pull out her bola and with her other hand make a quick moment to tap Anna on the back and be like, "We got this together.
Yeah, we got this.
Okay. Thana.
And
I'm gonna see them all crowded around one of them,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna
The one that's
move
dancing.
over to the other one, and hit it a couple of times.
Mm.
Oh, by the way, your blade ally thing. Is that
Does that take an action to turn on?
no, that's a thing that you apply when you prepare your daily preparations. So it's already on.
Is it though? Because I've been at home.
Is it?
Okay. I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down. No, it isn't. As you move, like more and more your sense of self is returning to you. And while the sense that this is yours is still present, there's a growing sense of something doesn't feel right about that. There's sort of like these two things are fighting for control in your mind. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and also this thing in front of me is clearly undead, so we gotta take care of that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Jesus. I forgot what a competent fighter type character can do. 23 is absolutely going to hit for 5 points of damage.
I like that your one does 5 points of damage.
Yeah, that's minimum damage. All right. What's your third action?
So I moved and then I attacked twice. So the first attack.
Oh, wait.
was a
Oh, I'm sorry.
15.
Attack twice.
Yeah.
I missed that. Wait. 15, not 17. Right?
Yeah, 15.
Okay. 15 is not going to hit, but it's not a critical failure. So as you approach this thing, this is the one that hasn't begun to dance, but you're still kind of like shaking off the after images of that other one's dance. As you swing, it just sort of weaves around, starting to kind of coil around your body, keeping its head level with yours. With a backswing, you are able to drive your sword like right through some of the bones, but slashing doesn't seem like it has very much impact on it either, just like piercing. So it does take a little bit of damage, but not as much as I think would be hoped, as you can probably see from its aura. And that would end your turn. The dancing Necrophidius is up. Do I want to keep dancing? Because if it
Wait.
doesn't dance, it's... What's up?
Oh no, I was just thinking if that. Which one was dancing?
The one that's flat-footed.
So how does it already have another turn? Because didn't it just do that?
Yep, you're correct. My
Okay.
bad. It's the other one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, that one's not going to dance. That one is going to try to bite Thana.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you're already immune to that paralytic. That is an 18 to hit you. Or 20 because you're flat-footed.
Nope.
20 doesn't hit. Are you guys seeing this?
So actually, no, my AC's 19.
Oh,
19.
because you didn't raise a shield.
Does it take a whole action to raise a shield?
Or wait a minute. I'm sorry. You're flat-footed. You probably marked that on your character sheet, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's just accounting for that. So it's 18 versus 19.
Okay.
I was giving myself +2 because you're flat-footed, but technically it'd be you with -2. I'm sorry. So either way, it still missed by 1. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you used one of your actions to raise a shield, you would use the shield AC instead of yours, which I think would be 2 higher. I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's going to try to bite you again. That is a 21.
That hits.
Okay. Taking advantage of being a finesse and agile attacker, it only takes a -4 penalty instead of a -5. It sinks its fangs this time, since it was kind of coiling around you, into your neck, painfully dealing 12 points of piercing damage. You're already immune to the paralytic, And as it releases you from its maw for its third action, it is going to stride over here. Alexia.
Alexia's gonna try to like slam this door open.
Okay. As an action, like bust it open or just open
I guess
it? Like,
I'll just try to open it first.
It does not open.
Now I'll try to bust it open.
Okay. So this would be an athletics check.
Oh no.
It is the force open action.
You know. Okay, I'll give it a shot. 8.
8. Nothing. You just kind of crash into
Was
the
that
door.
2 actions?
You've used 2 so far.
Okay.
This did have the attack trait, just so you know. So if you try attacking with your third action, you'd have the -5 penalty. It would be considered
What?
attack number 2.
What? Okay. In that case, I'm going to cast guidance
Okay.
on myself.
On yourself. Okay.
I'm just
You
doing
do
my
so.
own thing over here.
You cast guidance, kind of whispering quietly to yourself words of encouragement. with
Open
a
the
magical
fucking
charge.
door. Open this fucking door.
And I assume you're keeping your eyes averted from the Necrophidius?
For sure.
Okay. All right. Raziel is going to open by trying to identify, because sneak attack. Mother bitch. Anyway. Well, that just isn't going to happen then, I guess. Raziel's going to try the rapier, make an attack. That actually hits. Damage? Damage, please. Damage. There it is. Boom. 5 piercing and sneak attack. And guess what? Unless I'm missing something, it's not immune to precision damage. Let me double check. Not immune to precision damage. Okay. Right on. Love that. That was a mistake. But I did roll a 6. So, Raziel hits it for 11 points of damage. Now we're doing some damage. Distracted as it is by the counter dance, it just occurred to me that Anna is over here in a dance-off with a Necrophidius. You sure
Yeah,
you don't have a
who
level or
you
2 of
dance
Bard?
with? I can break dance.
Anna out here Peter Quilling it. And then for the third action, I think Raziel is going to try that again, because honestly, that was dope. No shit. It worked. Well, that's 5. That's another 9 points of damage to it with the rapier. It's not bludgeoning, but what Raziel is demonstrating is if you stab something enough times in enough important places, it's basically the same thing. Herb. You're muted.
Yes, I am. Herb's gonna bring out his flail. Flail?
Ooh.
Yes, I have a flail.
Mazel tov.
And Herb will bring up his shield, and then he will attack with the flail.
Okay, so you've raised your shield. Oh,
A
a critical failure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you swing as hard as you can, and end up striking the floor with your flail. And the flail actually takes 1 point of damage. Because the force of your blow was so tremendous that the Necrophidius getting out of the way caught you off guard and it damaged your weapon just a little bit. I guess that's it for your turn. Right? Because you drew weapon, raised shield.
Yeah, Alexia, this thing is breaking your floor.
Anna.
Okay, well, put a stop to it then.
I had a question.
I'm not looking, so.
Mm-hmm.
Can I like attack them normally and then like look down, or does that? No. Okay.
Nope. That would be very not in the spirit of game mechanics.
I mean, that's.
I can't blame you for trying.
I got actions. All right. Well, look. Am I extra flat-footed because I'm in between two of these, or?
I mean, fortunately, it's sort of like 5e's advantage or disadvantage.
Okay.
You're either flat-footed or not. So no, not
Cool.
extra, but it does definitely suck to be in this position.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I'm gonna look squarely at the ones dancing, and I'm gonna shake myself a little bit, and I'm gonna. I've got this guidance and, Akeen. I've got Akeen with me, and we're gonna try to slap him.
Yep. Got your guidance.
Mm-hmm. I forgot if I have to roll anything special for guidance, but I'm just gonna hit the button. Oh no, that's not gonna hit.
Well, hang on. How much does guidance give you?
Doesn't give like
Plus-
one.
+1 status.
Plus
Yep.
1, so 13.
Yeah.
It's not
That's-
gonna hit, but it's not that far off. Do you want to
What?
try a plot point or some chat's blessings?
Yeah.
Right now, you know it's flat-footed.
Yeah, you know what? I've got plot points. So what? I roll like a d6.
A
for that, right?
D6.
Okay.
Yep.
Get it. Get it. Come on.
Oh. So 15 is still not going to hit. If you
Darn.
spend 2 chat's blessings, you can
Do
still
it.
hit it.
Do it. Do it.
Oh, okay. Akeen is guiding me to use 2 chat's blessing.
This is how Akeen
I mean,
is helping.
listen, that could be 1 full point of damage, okay?
Hey, one.
Look.
It's gonna be 1 whole point.
I would just like to point
Oh.
out that Akeen is like watching this Necrophidius and
Necrophidius.
Phidius. Sorry, it was hard to read because Anna's name is in the way. So I
Sorry.
no, don't be sorry. Do a dance off, and I feel like Akeen's just there being like, go, go, go.
So, is that correct? You are going with an unarmed fist?
Oh no, I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. It's the same though. It's +7.
Okay.
No,
Well,
it's the-
just
it's the
because I noticed
scarf.
that had the non-lethal trait, which
No,
would have
no,
I
no,
would have
no,
had to
no.
be like, okay,
No,
okay,
no,
so
no.
it is still the scarf.
Yeah,
Go ahead and roll
sorry.
your damage. That would have been tragic to find
yeah.
out.
No. With my scarf. Oh, I have like another one.
Well, another 1 point of damage. Hey, you know what? I was thinking I was gonna have something to say, but no, you've done 3 points of damage in 3 hits.
Yeah. I'm just gonna tick away at it. You know what? I'll just do 2 and 3. We'll just go with it.
Sure.
16? That's
16 is
oh
not
no,
going
17,
to hit.
right? Or no, the guidance goes away after the first.
Guidance has gone away.
Okay.
1 Jat's blessing if you want to hit it, but you know that probably for what? 1 more point of damage.
That's the trend. I don't know. It's my guidance is gone. My keen guidance is gone. So.
Yep.
You could do anything you want to do, baby.
I mean, you've still got your 3rd action.
Yeah, but that's gonna be at -10.
Yep.
And this is at -5. You know what?
Oh, wait a minute. Isn't your
This-
scarf?
Oh no, it's the -8, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's use the 1 transpo. So I'm using 3 to get another. Please roll more than 1. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with this thing? I only roll once.
It's rolling a d6. Like, we can see it is rolling a d6.
Yeah.
If this was Yahtzee, you'd be like a god tier gamer. I'm just saying.
Yahtzee's on 1s? Alright, whatever. Let's see. Number 3. No, that is a natural 1, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Your dance is sort of losing steam. This is your sister's
This
shtick.
is my sister's thing. I'm not good at this.
You're a fortune teller, not a
Yeah,
dancer.
Yeah. Now,
Something,
I feel
damn it, Jim.
I feel silly now. Darn it.
Yeah.
My self-esteem is going down.
And like it's starting to coil around your scarf, and like it's making it harder and harder for you to move and attack it. Now that its turn is up, it is going to dance again. So anyone who's not currently blinded, make a will save.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
This is fitting. I might hero point that 15. I'm gonna hero point that 15 just in case. Eek. There we go.
Okay,
I'm
good
fine.
news. You are now immune for 24 hours to the dance.
I'm gonna get
That was a
nothing
good. That's what a
inside.
hero point is supposed to do. Oh my god. Okay, so everyone else remains flat-footed except for Akeen and Herb. Hang on, let me roll Raziel. And Raziel. No, wait, no. Raziel made the save. So you guys, Akeen and Herb, I have bad news for you two. You are distracted by the swaying and become stunned 1. So when you put that condition on your character sheet, make sure it's only stunned 1. What that
I want you
means
to
is
look away.
you cannot act. The stunned value indicates how many total actions you lose. So it means that you take 1 less action per turn while you are stunned 1. Let's see.
Is there a pretty stunned icon that we can do?
I'm sure there is.
Oh,
I will
am I
find it for us.
Am I still flat-footed? If I
Yes.
success? Okay.
Oh no, you're
Well,
not.
I guess
flat-footed
I
anymore.
would be flat-footed though because I'm between them. Yes.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true, isn't it?
Okay, so I'm flat-footed from that, but not from dancing. Okay.
Each time you're getting actions. Okay, so each time on each of your turns, your stun value drops by 1. But if your stun value drops to 0 from this dance, you instead become flat-footed until the end of its turn.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you guys?
Yes.
I think.
So on our turn, since we're 1, we'd go to flat-footed and then until the end of its dance. Okay. Oh, something like that.
No. I
No.
think. How does that work? Indicates how many total actions you
Figuring
lose.
out the rules.
Read it out again.
It says each time you regain actions, reduce the number of your stun by your stun value.
So on your next turn.
Oh, whoops! By your stun value, not of your stun. Then reduce your stun value by the number of actions lost. Okay, so you are still going to lose 1 action on this coming turn, and
Okay.
then the stun value goes down. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I misread that. Thank you, Alvin, for
Do you
pointing
guys
me
have
back
a
to
TV in the background?
no.
Okay, good.
So this one is just continuing to dance. Akeen.
So if I do an action,
You have 2 actions effectively.
okay, and then if I do 2 actions, then I'm up to stun 2.
No.
Okay.
That
Making-
there's no effect on them. At the end of your turn, effectively, you're no longer stunned. You'll be flat-footed.
Okay. Well, I spent too long looking for a thing. I am going to do another guidance, guys.
Oh yeah, Herb, make sure you add that icon to your token as well.
And
On who?
on Anna, she's the only one I can.
She's immune.
No, you can. It's 30 feet range.
Oh,
The
is it?
target is temporarily immune for 1 hour.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it's going to Herb. I'm used to 5th edition with guidance.
Okay.
Um,
Herb, you are guided.
And then my other action, I will try to hit it again. Because
why not? I hate myself, apparently.
Hey, I mean, you know, you
Hey.
won't know if you can pull it off until you try.
You can
Yep.
do 1 point of damage per hit like I do.
Look at that! Look at that! Unfortunately, this is a ranged attack, but then again, there's no penalty because it doesn't have the volley thing. So okay, that is gonna hit, but it's non-lethal, so it's immune. Which really is tragic because that bludgeoning damage would have been 7 bludgeoning damage.
Remember when I said, guys, that I don't fight?
But in this case, how are you doing this? Describe how you're making this attack.
I think I will just yell like Herb's name, and then I'll just like swing and go down on it.
Okay. In this case, then I'm gonna rule that you're effectively, it's improvised. I'm gonna give you -2 to hit, but you're like trying to use it as a bludgeoning weapon, and I think in this case it would still do lethal.
Okay.
Does anyone disagree with that based on what she's describing here? Like,
I
doesn't
mean,
that
you
make
can
sense?
smack anybody on the head with something, and it's gonna hurt.
You're trying to, you're not throwing it. You're not using the bola as intended. You're effectively using it as an improvised weapon.
Yes.
So yeah, okay. And even with a 21, that does still hit for, instead of 2, 7 points of bludgeoning damage. As the weighted balls of the bola strike the top of the Necrophidius, it actually breaks a whole smattering of the bones making up its body.
Yep.
That was 2 actions. You've got 1 more.
No, I was
Doesn't-
stunned.
no,
I got
stunned.
2.
That's right, stunned. And now you
Us-
are flat-footed instead of stunned.
Yes. And I found the icon. It's a couple little cute stars, just so you know what you're looking for.
Thana.
Alrighty, I'm gonna scooch
Okay, that's a step action.
diagonally. And then I'm gonna try to attack this thing twice.
Okay.
Now it's flanked or whatever.
Now it's flanked. That is
Alright.
true.
That's a natural one.
Woo.
That is tragic. Look at our little flat-footed chain. Natural 1. All right, so you swing at it, narrowly missing hitting Alexia as like she's trying to smash into the door. Because of the proximity of it, I'm actually going to say that Alexia, you have a -1 circumstance penalty on your next attempt to open the door.
I just gave myself guidance, and now you take it away?
Sorry.
Watch what you're doing!
Says the
I'm
person
gonna swing
squeezing
again
her
and-
eyes shut.
Try to make up for it.
Watch what you're doing!
All right, 24. That is, now we're talking. That is going to be a hit for 5 points of slashing damage. Oh man, you guys have been so close. You're tickling critical hits. That's just not happening. And that's 3 actions. Okay, so you recover. Okay, you did strike this thing, but not to the effect I imagine you were hoping for. And now it's going to offer. Well, no, it's gonna attack Anna with the jaws. Actually.
That's fine. It doesn't like my dancing. Ow.
What's your armor class?
I like it.
Right now it's 16 because I'm flat-footed. So
Oh,
that's a crit.
no.
Yeah.
Oh God, that hurts.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's gonna be 20 points of
Mhm.
piercing damage.
Mhm.
It sinks its fangs deep into your neck,
Oh, you-
latching on tight, and I need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
Okay, that's the one I'm bad at. Oh, hey, cool.
Oh, you made it! Even with it being a critical hit, you still make the save. You are immune to the paralysis effect.
Cool. Just gonna bleed out.
And then it's going to use its second action to bite Alexia.
Bro, I didn't do anything at you besides yell at you.
Now you are blinded, so
Ah, 6 doesn't hit, idiot. Take that. You missed. Go away.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, even blinded, that's gonna not do a damn thing.
Because it's against my flat-footed, right?
No.
Oh.
So yeah, that's a 6 to hit. It misses you.
As I'm yelling at Thana, I just somehow dodge it. Watch what
It's
you're
trying
doing.
to bite, and it kind of realizes that it's in a bad position, and it skitters away across
Okay,
the
buddy.
floor, going like this. Ignore that. Nope. Going. Oh, get your goddamn light out of here.
No, it's my light. Leave it there. I need it to see. Fuck you.
Like this, in that pattern. It like skitters around, doing
That
a swing
provokes.
around, and comes up behind Akeen now to
that
flank you.
provokes from me.
You don't have any attack of opportunity actions.
Oh, I can attack with my words.
And it is no longer flat-footed. Alexia, it is your turn.
Well, I guess I'm
You
going
talk a
to
big
attack-
talk. Let's see.
I'm going to attack the door again.
Okay.
I guess my guidance is fucking gone.
Trying to force open.
Yep, so this is just a straight roll. Because the GM hates me and everything I try to do.
Okay, wow.
17.
Um,
+1, -1.
without a crowbar, you have a -2 item
I
penalty.
don't have a crowbar.
So
Wait, do I?
you're
Herb
not
has a
using it even
crowbar.
if you do.
I don't have a crowbar. Why would I bring
You don't.
something like that?
He has a
It's
crowbar
just-
hanging on his backpack.
You fail. Not critically, but you do fail.
Could I use a hero point?
Put it this way, so you can judge if you want to do this. You've done it enough times that you get the vibe. This is an expert check. In other words, meaning it's about a DC of 20.
So a hero point, I could add a d6.
No, that's a plot point.
Oh, right.
Hero point you can re-roll.
Do I have any PP? I have 1 PP. I would just need to roll a 3 or better.
Are you accounting for the -2?
Why?
You don't have a crowbar.
Oh! I would just have to roll a 5 or better.
You
I'm feeling
got
lucky.
a 1-3
do it.
chance.
Let's do it. 1d6. Ha ha ha. There's a 5.
Hey.
I want
Okay.
that door open.
Alexia slamming into the door again. You feel something. The harder you're trying, the more you fight this door, the more you begin to hear something. And with a surge of motivation and effort, you slam into the door, and it crashes open. It was never locked after all.
That was
It
one
opens. Yes, force open is a single action.
action. Okay, I'm gonna stand here so it can't close again.
Okay.
Like I'm standing in it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that was a move. I'll cast guidance on Raziel. Has she had it yet?
Okay. Not within the last hour. Okay.
We can leave.
Can we?
Yeah, let's go.
Let me try. Raziel is up. You know what? I think Raziel is going to forego trying to identify the damn thing and is just going to attack it with her rapier.
With guidance.
Since she is. Oh, yeah. So +1 to whatever she rolls here.
We're doing fine.
Everything's great.
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
weird for you guys. 24 is going to hit it for 2 plus sneak attack. 1 for 3 total damage. Wow, is this what it feels like to be Anna?
I like my spells, darn it.
She's going to stab it again. That's gonna miss. She's gonna... She's doing fine. I think she's not gonna run for the door yet. Well, would she? I think, actually, no, she would. She's going to use her last action to stride over here. Not going through the door yet, but getting ready to. Getting in position to get the fuck out if that's what you guys are doing. Herb.
Herb. Well, again, attempt to market this thing.
Okay. Remember, you only have 2 actions this turn.
Yup. Smack. Why am I rolling so slow? 11?
Do you have a hero point or something?
No.
Okay. 11 is not gonna hit.
Okay, well, one more.
Oh shit.
14.
Also not gonna hit.
That's Herb.
That's it. You are no longer stunned. You are now just flat-footed until the end of its next turn. Anna.
Okay. So I took off my flat-footed because I'm not surrounded. Is it's flat-footed gone, or is it still considered surrounded?
Oh, it is no longer flat-footed.
Okay. My bonus. Look, I want to do more than 1 damage. Darn it. That's not even gonna hit.
Well, that's, yeah. Going for it with the scarf.
Yeah. Look, mister. Look. Does 19 hit? I don't remember.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
More than 1? Hey!
No! 6 points of damage. Okay, look at that. There it is.
Finally.
All right, your scarf, you take advantage of a spot when Raziel stabbed it and cracked part of the bones. You follow up with the scarf, slicing a chunk of this thing right off.
Awesome.
A weak point's a weak point no matter what you hit it with.
Yup. And
Action number 3.
Action number 3, I'm kind of terrified for my life. Just because it goes next, I think. So I'm gonna do a quick 1-action heal on myself, please.
Okay.
Which, what does that do? That is a D8 hit points.
Okay,
Yes.
and it's not heightened or anything, it's just first level?
Just first level.
Okay.
So.
Right, you don't get the auto heighten like Akeen does.
Nope. 1d8. 4. Oops, I'm sorry, I put it on the wrong one. But whatever, it's 4.
Okay. Well, I mean, you still heal 4 hit points.
It's maybe I won't die. That's all I'm really
I'm rooting
going
for you.
I don't have a hero point this time, so.
This one is done dancing. So first of all, it's going to try to bite Raziel. And miss. It's going to try to bite Akeen. Actually, no, it's going to try to bite Herb. Also, Herb, make sure you get rid of your stun. 21 to hit Herb. Okay. You take 8 points of piercing damage, and I need a fortitude save. Okay. You are paralyzed.
Yeah.
As that bite causes your whole body to start to like dry out, all the water turning to ice crystals within, and you just cease moving. Finally, with the third action, it's going to try to bite Akeen.
It's not.
We didn't lose
Welcome
that
back from your
much.
honeymoon. Now fix this.
yeah, Akeen is going to do a little bit risky and spend all 3. Wait, how many spells do I have per day? 4? Okay. Perfect. All 3 actions healing Anna.
Oh, thank you.
If you're using all 3 to heal, it would heal everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, then perfect.
2 would heal just Anna.
Nope, all 3, everybody.
Okay, so for you, these are D10s, not D8s. So
So would be 2.
it would
2
be
D10s.
2d10 plus 10.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh, I didn't roll very well, but better than what you had.
I'll take it. I'm at full.
And is this the 3 action or the 2 action?
This is 3 action.
Okay, so Thana, you also heal 17 hit points.
And these guys are immune to magic. so
Immune to
maybe-
healing.
Yeah. It's
I learned that one. At least I learned it early, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Sucks to be them.
It does. I need some
So
other type
as you
of
begin to
undead.
pray to Grandmother Spider, from the shadowy light in the ballroom, the shadows on the ground begin to stretch and waver, almost like there's a fuzz, like a fuzziness on a TV overtaking the shadows, as thin lines of spider-like silk spread out from you all around, encompassing the shadows of everything and everyone around. And as all of you are caught in this web, the web closes in not like a trap, but like a safety shelter, like a nest, protecting you and filling you with warmth and safety and healing.
You know when you run into a spider web and you feel warm and safe? and comforted?
If you're the spider, yeah, I imagine you do.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you for understanding.
Or the rest of us are like,
Oh, I think it's in my mouth. Yeah.
Fenna.
Alrighty, I'm gonna move up here so that I'm flanking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't do leaving our own house, do we? You are flanking it.
Alrighty, and then I'm gonna whack it with my sword.
Get it.
Unless
Well,
did I do that wrong?
no. Well, that was attack 2. Yes, you did that wrong. So it would actually be add 5 to that. It would be 16,
Okay.
which is going to miss by 1 if you want to use a chat's blessing.
Sure.
Considering you actually like hurt things when you hit them. All right,
I
someone
wasted them.
wait.
okay.
Has anyone been
look
actually
here.
like taking these chat's blessings out of chat?
I used 3.
I have not. I can do that now. If you want.
Someone get that and add 1 more for B, please. Go ahead and
So
roll
how
your
many am I
damage.
taking?
4.
Big 4.
Okay. So
8 points of damage. Ow. Okay. Yeah, with a fearsome strike, your weapon even flashes once with magic light from the runes carved into its blade.
Alright.
That's 1 action. Or 2 actions. That's
I'm
2
gonna-
actions.
I'm gonna hit it again.
All right. Now that's unarmed fist.
Whoops.
You want and make sure this is the
I
number
rolled
2
2.
you're clicking. There it is. 15 is not going to hit.
Even flat-footed?
Even flat-footed, you need 2 more.
Okay.
Unless you got something you want to spend.
oh, that's why I didn't go.
Okay.
I typoed.
Okay.
I got
All right. Well, you're striking it, and it's definitely having an effect. Unfortunately, it is now absolutely livid about this. But it's got shit to do. So it's gonna skitter over here,
Is it
using its first
livid?
action to stride.
Don't they not feel emotion because they're
They
constructs?
do not. It is going to bite Raziel. And miss. She is motherfucking lucky when Kelso isn't here. And then it is going to try to bite Anna.
I'm not flat-footed.
So you are
anymore.
immune to the paralysis.
Thank
So
Oh, I should take
13
that
to
off.
hit.
Oh, that misses.
All right. Failed to hit. So in that case, Alexia.
Well, I did my job. I opened the door.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll cast. Where is it? Oh, yes. I'm gonna get away from this thing first. I'm gonna step, stride, step,
Okay.
and then I'll cast Daze. Wait, is it immune to that? I can't remember. Fuck.
You know it's immune to mental.
Is this mental? Yes. Fuck. Double fuck. I'll
Weren't
cast
you the one who
guidance.
said it's just immune to magic?
Yeah, but I thought maybe
But
it's
not
not
my
magic to
magic.
harm it. Not my magic. I'll cast guidance on Akeen. They
Akeem's
haven't
already
had
had guidance.
Oh shit.
No, they haven't?
No.
No?
Oh, okay. I didn't think so.
I gave it
Okay,
to
wow.
Anna and
Don't
then
it
her.
wasn't a personal attack on you or anything.
Fuck you.
Look so hurt.
That was 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
And with my other action, I'll just be here.
That's it? Okay.
I'll step again.
Raziel is gonna really lament that she can't flank. Okay. Action 1, she's gonna step here. Action 2, she's going to try to recall knowledge about them. God damn it! Fucking fuck! And action 3, she's going to just stab at it.
All else spells, guys, just stab.
It's not flat-footed, so that's not going to hit. So Raziel's like trying to back out the door. This thing is like shifting its attention between targets. So she sort of does the Dark Souls / Witcher 3 roll to save. Like she throws herself on the ground, rolling through the door to its other side. Herb,
Well,
you're paralyzed.
paralyzed. Well,
So
like,
you can do any kind of mental only action.
well, can I recall knowledge on this thing?
Sure. It's an Arcana or crafting check.
It's your roll or my roll?
My roll. What do you? Just tell me the bonus and. The
And crafting.
Do you? Hang on. I gotta look at your sheet. My player cheat sheet. You're Herb.
I'm Herb.
Okay. You know 2 things about it. You know that they can climb on walls like a spider. And you know that they only move about as fast as a human, contrary to all of their many, 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 many legs.
But I don't know anything on how to turn it off, right?
Correct.
Well, I can't do anything other than look at it, so...
All right. So you get to make a save against the paralysis again.
Yep. Fortitude, right?
Yep. You shake it off. How do you? What does this look? Can you describe this a little bit?
And like, ugh.
Just kind of like a dog shaking water off.
Yeah.
Or
No, it's like a wind in a tree branch, just intentional.
the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
No longer paralyzed. Anna, don't forget to remove your token marker.
Yep.
Speaking of those, Akeen is not flat-footed anymore, right? Because they're not dancing.
And they are no longer flanking. Yes, you are no longer flat-footed.
And
That was
no
from the
longer
flank.
stunned and all that. Okay.
Yeah, all the conditions should be gone except for Alexia, who's averting her eyes.
You know what? I'm just gonna keep whacking at it because I can't do any of my spells. I can't do any cool stuff, or just gonna whack.
What a pain in the ass fight.
What? This was a deadly. This was listed as
Constructs.
more difficult than that stupid plant monster.
Constructs and golems are always a shitty fight.
Well, I mean, I guess we can't do any of our cool things, so yeah, this stinks.
It
You're
occurs
only
to me
saying that
it
'cause
is
you're magic
flat-footed.
casters. Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Though
This is-
it's not flat-footed against you
Yeah.
because you're not flanking it. So
Yeah.
that's a shame. If you were getting that +2, it would be a critical hit.
Well, it's 2 damage. It's more than 1.
You know, it is 2 points of damage.
Damage is damage.
Not
Alright.
quite enough to kill it, but you're getting warmer.
Hey, nope, that doesn't hit. I'm just gonna, whatever. Does 16 hit? I don't think so.
16 is not gonna hit.
All right, then I'm good. I'm just playing with my scarf.
Okay, its turn. So first of all, it's going to try to bite Akeen.
I don't like that idea.
I like that idea. And it misses. Great. Second of all,
You wanna try again?
it's going to skitter over here and try again. Trying to get like behind you.
It's-
13? Still no. Okay.
Yeah, it's -5 to hit for second attack, right?
And well, no, that's included in the roll.
Oh,
What's your armor
Okay.
class?
14. No, 15.
Okay. So it did still miss. It's gonna try to bite you. Oh no, it already moved. So that's 3 actions.
Yeah.
Akeen, it is your turn.
I'm gonna try and smack it.
It's not flat-footed anymore. Okay.
Correct.
That's fine.
You got
All right.
this.
So 20, because again, improvised weapon. You're just taking your bola and smashing it down on it.
Mhm.
That is gonna hit for 5
Ah.
bludgeoning, which becomes 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Could you describe this to me? Because you absolutely destroy it.
Akeen's gonna like do what she did the first time because it worked so well, and then she goes, nothing should have more legs than me, and like she's just like smashing it.
To everybody else, like looking at the 2-legged Akeen, like camera pans out just a little bit, like okay, yeah. And as you smash this, correct me if I'm wrong, your bola is like made out of web, right? It's like a web ball.
It's like, yeah, it's like a web, and then I would say that that grip itself has like a silk handle on it to keep my hands soft. Like it's just, nice and wrapped beautifully.
Perfect. So that was 1 action.
Yeah, well, you see, I'm gonna take a step.
That's 2
And-
actions.
If I hit it, am I at -5?
If you hit the number 2, it'll do that for you.
Yeah, that's what I. Yeah, this nope.
Okay. So yeah, that's a 5 to hit. Even with it flat-footed, that's just not gonna.
That's fine.
Interesting note, by the way, as you smashed the first Necrophidius, you noticed something, a little detail that was lost to most of you guys because you haven't seen them in good bright light. Well, all but one of you haven't. They've been painted red and black, the colors of
Oh.
House 3.
I hate it.
Anna.
All right, I'm gonna move down.
Okay. So you stride forward.
And I'm gonna smack it.
Okay. It's not flat-footed to you, just so you're aware. 15 is not going to hit.
I'm gonna try again.
13 is not going to hit. All right. So you rush forward, trying to get this one that's stuck in the doorway. Funny thing is, it doesn't seem like it's interested at all anymore in Raziel or Alexia. It is going to attempt to bite in this order: Thana, Akin, Anna. Thana and Anna. Shit, are you two the sisters? No.
No. I'm curious
think so.
about with Raziel though, since you both have the same eyes and you're the same race. And...
Thana, that is a 21 to hit you. I believe that is going to hit you, right?
What is the
Yeah.
damage roll, sir? Those are green numbers.
I'm sorry.
AC 21.
So that's maximum damage, but you're immune to the paralytic, so that's good. You take 13 points of piercing damage. Next one is for Akin. Just, yeah. 20's going to hit you for 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then the third one is for Anna. 7.
Eat that.
We like 7s.
I like 7s.
All right. It's just like skittering about. Assume like it's moving through all 3 of your spaces. Like it's in full Resident Evil monster centipede mode.
Yuck.
Alexia.
Guys, I'm not a melee fighter.
What do you think I've been doing?
I don't have a
The best you
weapon,
can.
So have I guidanced everyone here, or has everyone been?
Oh no,
I already
Raziel
got
has
Raziel
it.
got it.
I mean, you can always aid.
Okay, I'll aid Raziel.
You have to be adjacent to or able to affect both the target and who you're aiding, though.
I'm not gonna aid Raziel.
Okay. You just hanging back?
Are they immune to being tripped? Probably, huh?
No, they are not. In
Okay.
fact, they don't even have any bonuses against it.
Oh, cool. Can I use Mage Hand to try to trip them?
I don't think Mage Hand works like that.
Why not?
Too heavy.
'Cause- Yeah.
What? Too heavy? Oh, they're too heavy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in that case,
There's a weight limitation on Mage Hand.
Mm-hmm.
can I use telekinetic projectile to throw things at their feet to try to trip
I
them?
believe that doesn't do mental, does it? That does bludgeoning damage.
Mhm.
Isn't
Yeah, but
that
it's
exact?
magic. Is that?
They're not actually immune to magic. I told you what they're immune to.
Oh,
In fact,
okay.
bludgeoning is especially effective. So you tell me what loose, unattended object you're hurling at it.
Well, what's within 30 feet of me?
You tell me. This is your opportunity to create set dressing. It's a ballroom and an entrance foyer. Sorry. I'm going to pretend I make enough money to say foyer.
This body's unattended, so I'm gonna grab the other thing here. It's like pieces of its body and just
Probably like the
chuck it at
skull.
it.
Sure.
Yeah, and just like
It
just attack
launches.
It, I guess.
Smashing into it. 22 is going to hit for 4 points of bludgeoning damage, plus another
Oh.
5.
Bludgeoning works really well.
9 points of bludgeoning damage as that strikes it.
Cool.
It wasn't a critical success, but yeah, that seemed viciously effective. Though I'm just going to point out, it did not roll the correct damage.
Oh, it didn't?
Roll an additional d6. You should be doing 2d6 with your
What
cantrips.
the frick? It says right in it.
It rolled 1d6.
Oh, here it is again.
Okay, there it rolled it correct. Nope, still rolled only 1. But that was a
No, I
so you
just
rolled a
rolled max
6.
damage.
So it takes 6 more.
Plus the extra.
It already took the extra.
Take some more. Take the medicine.
So yeah, as that hits it, you realize throwing things at it is shockingly effective.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Just
And
throw
that was-
stuff at it.
2
It's
actions.
fine.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Raziel, I don't think she has anything bludgeoning like. Yeah, I think she's just going to stick with what works. Her rapier's doing just fine with sneak attack, and it's flat-footed. So Raziel's going to go with a 1, 2, 3 on it. 1, It hits because of flat-footed. 2. It hits because of flat-footed. 3 does not hit. But okay, good news. 2 hits, 2 sneak attacks. That's gonna be 1, 2. So the first hit did 0 plus 6. The second did 1 plus 2. So 9 points of damage. Herb.
Okay, let's get up to this thing. Stride
Mm-hmm.
and flail.
Okay. There it is. And you're flanking it. So that will hit as a result. It takes 5, increased to 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Your
And
flail comes right down on it. You want to tell me what this looks like as you destroy it?
Just a swing.
Just a single, just basic, and it smashes into bits. Pieces of bones scattering across the floor. Quiet hangs in the air through the ballroom.
Okay. I killed something. But it was
And we're going to
only
pause here and take
dead.
a quick late break.
Late
we won't
break.
be gone for too long, but chat, we'd encourage you to hydrate, stretch, and we'll see you for the last quarter of tonight's game. Welcome back, everybody. Okay,
You
so
said it.
picking
Why
up
didn't you
right
say
where we left
one?
off.
I technically did, but
Do you see why I hate PCs so much, Nit? This is PCs. This is what they do.
I don't know. Mine harass me.
I understand.
constantly.
Yeah. Yep. And now mine harass you too. So, the lingering echoes of your battle still. The ballroom is quiet. What do you do?
I just realized we never got Vanna's name.
Correct.
Yep. I was about to ask her that.
Yeah, I don't have a name. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
So who are you?
I think I asked you first.
I gave you my name. It is polite to respond.
Gotcha.
My name is Thana. I don't know how long I've been here. How do we get out?
Do you not have a surname?
Through the front door.
Thana's
Or a
fine
window.
for now.
Windows also work well. Yeah, you
Well,
just.
Thana,
So
I've noticed a pattern here. I'm sure the rest of you have as well. That this house seems to make people want to own it.
I don't
have
wanna
no
own it.
intent.
Yeah, no.
I mean, you want to own it.
No. I don't want to own it. I do own it. There's a difference.
Paperwork can be forged.
Well, this isn't. In fact, if you have someone to take it to prove its legitimacy, go ahead. But the point is, this house is fucking with you, and it's not your house. You're just like that cabinet out there.
I'm not a cabinet.
I didn't say you were. I said you were like the cabinet. The cabinet
I'm-
also thought it
I'm
was
not
his
an
house.
alien.
Well,
Just to be clear.
Well, welcome to the group, Thana, who is not a cabinet and not an alien.
Thank you. And your name?
I am Anna. I do a big curtsy. I think I'm still wearing my gross skirt. It's all tattered up.
that's very ripped up. You should
Yeah.
fix that.
I should.
I
I
would
can
note
make
also-
you a new one if you would like.
Alexia O'Connor.
And I am a highly efficient rosemary bush.
We
Lovely.
call him Herb.
We call him Herb.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
But I don't smell like rosemary's.
Seem to
And-
be getting your wits more about you.
Kelso isn't here, but I think she would have drawn your attention based on the fact that she is also a tiefling.
With the big
Uh,
black eyes.
Big black eyes, horns. The main difference being her distinctly non-infernal features are elvish. The long, slender ears, lanky limbs, unmistakably an elf. And she will introduce herself as Raziel.
Nice to meet you, I think. I'm still trying to figure out what's happened here.
Well, how did you get here? Do you remember that?
I walked in the front door.
I mean, why did you come here?
I think I was having dreams about being here, but it's weird because it feels so familiar. Like I've always been here.
And when did you come here? Do you know that?
I don't know how much time has passed.
Does she look like gaunt or anything like that?
I've had food. I remember eating.
Looking at her, I would say, correct me if I'm wrong, B. No, not gaunt at all. Quite the opposite. Very thick with 2 C's.
No.
No, just looking at your stats. That's all. I'm just thinking.
Oh yeah, I have arms. Definitely like arms.
He also
Yeah,
has
it's okay.
legs.
Healthy.
Healthy.
Probably does
Um,
CrossFit.
Well,
Probably.
you can hold your own in a fight. Do you
Yes,
still want to own this house?
Well, up until now, I feel like the house has been almost taking care of me. It doesn't seem to like you very much.
It likes us just fine. It's the denizens of this place that are the problem.
The denizens like people who live here.
No, nobody lives here now.
I don't know. I think Vanna lived here.
Well, actually,
Like
there were those mist things.
Mm.
And there
Mist
was
things?
that.
I wouldn't say they were living here.
And there was that
They were
cabinet.
undying here. Unliving?
Oh, and there was that mouth thing in the pond.
Oh yeah, and the plant.
Oh, and the ghost.
The plant that was eating the little foxes.
And the ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And then there were those things. Points to the ground.
I don't think these are living.
Oh, well,
Is
someone made them.
we're supposed to be here. Those other things aren't.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm just gonna look at them. Since they're construct, is there like a stamp of who made them?
How would we do this?
Like on the front of the skull.
No, well, usually when someone makes something,
Yeah.
they like
Since you
do like
are
the stamp.
investigating. You
Like
do
stamp-
find a stamp. You can go ahead and make a society roll or some kind of relevant lore to this if you think you got something related to like heraldry or whatever.
Ugh.
There is an emblem stamped onto both of them.
Does the emblem look culty?
No.
Okay, well, Herb's gonna try with society. Wait, that's not a lore.
Yeah, you society or a lore.
Do we do have society? Oh, wait, well, let's try with the one then.
Okay. Yeah, you recognize this as a family crest, notably because you do business with a member of this family.
I do?
You do. This is the Serini family crest.
Damn, Serenis.
Of the noble house of Serini. They dwell in Kintargo and also in Cheliax. You've dealt with Dardanus Serini. This is a crest connected to the wizard Endreth Serini.
Why does that sound familiar?
Who was the patron of the Serini family in Kintargo around the time period this house was built.
Wait, so this thing was bought? Or loaned?
Or given.
And a gift.
You
They're
can't
very expensive.
you can't get them programmed to you accidentally. You couldn't just steal them. So
Yeah.
they were either purchased from Endreth Serini or Endreth Serini gave them as tribute to this individual.
I was hoping maybe we could keep them and use them, but they can't really be reprogrammed unless you own them.
This looks pretty ritzy.
They're like an item to claim ownership?
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted to
You
try
can
to
find
save
that.
them, but
And they are black and white checkerboarded, like the Chelaxian or the House Thrune flag.
well, it was maybe worth it just to get rid of them with that coloring.
Why? What's wrong with the coloring?
I have no love for House Thrune. Surely you've heard of House Thrune?
Well, yeah, they're dicks, but I didn't know. Oh, so that's what the colors meant.
That's the one that killed all the Brissing people, right? So I would absolutely not there.
No.
Is that the other thing? Okay.
That's
I don't remember which one's which.
Arabasti,
Okay.
who is a distant cousin to House Thrune.
Oh, okay.
Just
House Thrune are the
cousins.
monarchs who govern Cheliax,
Okay.
the neighboring diabolical
Okay.
nation.
So it was the lady of this house who was related to the baddies, yes?
From
From
Varizia,
my
yes.
baddies, yeah.
To,
Okay.
Related to the Queen of
Yeah.
Kintargo. Or
Okay.
not Kintargo, Corvosa, the Queen of Corvosa.
Okay, so I don't really care about these three people.
Probably not, though they would be on your radar as like they're one of the big bads globally.
Mm.
They're the equivalent of, if you're familiar with the Borgia of real world history.
Mm.
Oh. Well,
I'm an engineer, not a history person.
they're well-known terrible people, dangerous people, and near unstoppable people who command the forces of hell.
Cool.
A force of hell.
So,
Alright.
do you have a plan now, Thana?
I don't know why.
Now
Why
that
are you
we've
guys
saved
here?
we've saved you from this ballroom, so you're free to go if you want.
I feel like I'm supposed to be here. I remember.
Aliens.
I remember seeing signs of Pharasma, my goddess. I feel like there's something here that I need to find. I think I got a little lost. You know, upon walking in.
I get that feeling.
Well, I wouldn't mind you traveling with us since you seem to be able to handle yourself. However, I wouldn't appreciate being stabbed in the back. You don't have any intention of doing that, do you?
I don't think so.
Yeah, she much prefers getting, burnt.
Yeah. Why would she tell you if she's planning to stab you in the back?
That's a
I'm
good
good at-
question.
I'm good at reading people.
Yeah, okay.
I am not. I take people at face value.
Well, I'm happy to have any help at all. This place is terrifying, and you seem like a little ray of light.
Thank you.
Well,
It is more
Keenan, my-
dangerous than we
What?
were told.
They didn't know, I assume.
I mean, I don't know. I've been having nightmares of this place for like months now. It's pretty much what I expected.
So you knew about all this before we came here?
I didn't know the specifics, just that it's a bad
Maybe
place.
you should have said something.
I was freaking out when we were coming in here. Do you not remember the cyclone of birds? And they all just died?
I mean,
They-
that
they
doesn't seem
died?
like so big a deal.
Oh, yeah, there's a million dead birds outside.
Wait, what do you mean you've been having dreams about this place?
Heard we've gone over this. I'm one of the aliens.
Wait, you have aliens speaking to you right now?
Always. Do you know? I
Thana's
float.
gonna try to like look at you a little bit more closely, like confused.
I float.
Are you sure you're
They
just
all
not
float down here.
hallucinating?
She's not an alien.
I'm not actually an alien, Herb. But I talk to Desna all the time, and the stars speak back to me, which is what you said were aliens. I'm really just messing with you.
Well, no, stars are not aliens, they're stars!
They talk to me, so.
This is like a popcorn moment, Michael Jackson.
Oh,
We might have to find you a mind healer. No one just talks to stars.
Well, they all work for the Pathfinders, and they are here to assist me in clearing out this place and finding any
Aliens.
iconic valuables.
I just want to clear this place of the evil, because then maybe my nightmares will stop.
Artifacts, that's the word.
Evil artifacts.
Could be.
Hmm.
Speaking of, hey Brazil. I've noticed that, well, I assume that figure was Yosef. He said you had something of his. Do you have something of his?
I don't think so. Unless he really likes this fox medallion or something. And she kind of giggles nervously.
Isn't it kind of weird that he specifically pointed at you?
You know, now that you mention that, yeah, that is kind of weird.
I mean, you are a detective, so what are your theories on that?
You know, let me take some time to think about that, and I'll get back to you maybe around next week when I'm really more in my element, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Got to get my head clear.
Mm-hmm. She's just staring at Raziel.
So, what kind of skill set do you have, Thana?
Well, I can heal. I can hit things with a sword, and I can use a shield. That's
Okay.
that's most of it.
I can heal you. When
I
you
know
hit
I
me
know a
with
lot
shield.
of fun facts. Also,
What's a fun fact you know? Do you know any fun
Um,
facts about Zarwin Manor?
I don't.
Or Yosef Zarwin?
I don't know that those facts are fun.
The
So you
Ashen
came
Man?
here without knowing anything about the place?
I see that's the thing is it feels so familiar. It feels like I do know this place, but I guess I don't know any specifics.
Hmm.
To be fair, I feel like we didn't really know anything about this place.
Shh, be quiet, Anna.
You know what, Alexia?
You know, I'm picking up on that.
On what?
Don't worry
We
about
have
it.
a whole map of this place. We're well prepared.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, we?
Well, yes, the map you have.
This
By the
squiggle?
way,
Yes.
how prominently do you wear your holy symbol?
I mean, prominently enough that I was able to reach for it.
Okay. Do you think it would be
and it's
visible in
also-
this?
It's also on my shield.
Oh, so yeah,
So
it's
very
pretty
visible.
apparent. On the shield, it would probably be in color, I would think. So you'd see the ghostly blue spiral of Pharasma.
You know, that spiral looks familiar.
Do you know Pharasma?
Is Pharasma like fungus?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I mean, death,
Probably no
fungus, vaguely related.
connection then.
I shouldn't gonna go sniff her. Does she smell like fungus? That moldy smell.
You can't ask people that, Herb.
Do I smell?
Does she smell like moss?
I leave that to your discretion. You can answer that.
I mean, I guess if the food I was eating was real food, then I've been taking real baths. And I smell like a regular tiefling.
Yeah, I'd say it'd be. Everything
Sulfury.
you've experienced was more or less real enough.
Herb, we
Where
need
were
to.
you taking baths here?
Well,
Don't smell like moss.
before you guys showed up, this place was like fully furnished. It
That's
was.
what
It
went
feels
upstairs.
almost like a dream now. But it was like well lit. There were people. Like there was food. There were baths.
We've seen visions of what this place used to look like.
Haven't.
I don't think I have.
We
All I
did.
saw
Yeah,
was.
you
And
did.
the people burned to death in that
Oh,
room.
yeah,
Oh.
I'd say that
yes,
was a
but
pretty good indication of what it looked like.
I was. I don't know. That counts. I hope
Well,
this place.
How long have you been here?
I don't know. Like time feels weird. Like a dream, I guess. I have no clue how much time has passed. It feels like my whole life.
So you don't remember anything beyond before this house?
I mean, it's coming back to me,
I see.
but I feel like I was led here through dreams, and then
So for Ozma,
yeah,
maybe we should show them that spiral, you think?
Only if we can go through the windows.
Oh my god.
I'm not going through that room again.
I mean,
You
we
can
take
go.
a
You
short
can.
cut.
and I guess just real quick, does all of those birds dying spontaneously, does that mean anything to me since those were kind of
So
special to me?
I was gonna say, you know what, that whippoorwills are sacred to your deity. Make a religion check. Actually, let me double check. It might be occultism.
Oh, that is quite a spiral. Does
Religion. Yeah, it would be religion. Are you looking up the holy symbol?
I am. I'm curious how much it looks like cyclones and things that my
That's
prophecy...
quite a spiral, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is.
You know that specifically whippoorwills are associated with psychopomps and with death and the faith of Pharasma. Psychopomps are the servants of Pharasma. They are her equivalent to angels. They're her beings to carry out the administrative duties of death. And you know that the presence of so many whippoorwills here suggests unquiet spirits lingering. And given the potency of them, a lot of them, or powerful unquiet spirits, for them all to fall dead is clearly some kind of an omen, but it's beyond you to grasp the meaning of that other than That doesn't seem good.
I
What is that? What the like? You can knowing what they represent. I leave it to your discretion what that could mean. But for them all to just spontaneously drop dead out of the sky after spiraling, there's nothing good.
Since you seem interested, I will let you know. We do have reason to believe that Yosef or somebody who resided here did not like birds. And when we put the key into the house, it sent out something. And all the birds that were sitting
killed
on the
all the
house.
birds.
You killed them?
Well, I
Yep.
guess technically yes, when I put the key in the house.
I don't think that we killed them. I think whatever force thing
I mean,
happened killed them.
It
But
seemed like it was related to that nasty moisture on the walls.
Yes, it kind
Didn't
of
that pop when you put the key
it kind
in?
of like, I suppose you could say it popped. It
Oh yeah, there's this
And then-
nasty, sticky stuff that's like coating the house. It's disgusting.
It's kind of like saliva before a bug gets eaten.
I'm sorry. This is still just so strange to me. Like the house has saliva and there's ghosts, which is clearly bad.
Yeah, so I imagine your want for the house is dropping significantly.
Yeah. Why don't we walk and talk? Let's walk and talk.
Yeah,
Where
sure.
would you
Where do you
go?
want to go?
I'll
About
catch
time?
up eventually. I feel like I'm waking up from a really long nap.
Honestly, if
just-
you could get really small, that corner up there, and I'm gonna point to like the top corner of like the ceiling, like that would be really nice to live in.
Yeah, let's
What
see.
a weird comment to make.
You don't agree?
I don't know. I don't.
So I can live there, right there.
Maybe if you don't take up too much. Look, it depends on if I sell the
Oh.
house or not.
Yeah.
It's a real
okay.
fixer-upper, and I'm going to see what the bathroom facilities are like, and
As
the
you're
tiling, and how it all needs to be laid out. Blah 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 blah.
as you're walking and talking, Thana, you feel a very strange sensation growing. A feeling of hatred toward you. Like something somewhere in this house. The more your sense of self returns, the more your faith returns, the more your grasp on death and the Lady of Graves and all that returns to you, the more you feel like you are not wanted here. Something, somewhere in this building hates you in a way you've never been hated before. And you're not even sure why you feel this, where it's coming from, but it has such certainty that you just can't shake it off. You may do that with that what you will.
It's not me.
As for the rest of
It's a
you,
little bit you.
by this point,
I dislike. I don't hate.
Alexia aside, all
What?
of you have sort of begun to feel very much like a strong sense of belonging here.
Oh,
Not so far as to think like, oh yeah, this is home, but like there's been this growing feeling of
That's a nice corner over there.
acceptance that this is it's
Look,
okay here.
We'll
This
talk
is
about it.
there's a sense of belonging here. This is
Ah.
where you're meant to be. This is where you can do good. You can find what you're looking for. You can dwell undisturbed here. Whatever it is that your individual is looking for, there's a feeling that this is where it is.
I don't know. That doesn't seem to mesh with our experiences at all.
Wait,
No.
what do I
Which makes
feel?
it a little strange. You feel exactly as you've been feeling. Like this is your
Okay.
place.
Yeah. I gotta sell it or do something with it.
But
mine.
there is one interesting little detail. Alexia,
So,
you can't remember her name or face anymore. Just that there was a distant something.
I will pull out that necklace and look at it.
It feels like there's something tied to it, but you just... If it were important, you'd remember, right?
Aw.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Memory's getting eating now.
on that happy note, I think,
Is
that's
it
where
a
we'll, I think that's where we'll end for tonight.
Hmm.
You guys leaving the ballroom, figuring out where to go next. Yeah, that's fun.
Memory sucking house.
Hey, it's not my memories. We're good.
This house sucks, man.
Yeah, does it suck your
I know
memories?
I know
or-
it's supposed to be like a seller's market, but like this house.
Oh no, that's
sucks.
coming down.
Oh yeah, well this house is probably why. This
Oh,
is
maybe.
I mean, at least the neighborhood's nice.
the neighborhood. You know, it's kind of dead.
What about
So-
the school district?
It's a little
Also
far
dead.
from the nearest school. A little
Well,
far from the
there's
nearest
no
school.
bullies though, right? Because everyone's dead.
You know what though?
You
It
won't
is
have to file any
coastal.
noise complaints.
It's beachfront. Beachfront property, like 200 acres.
Is there like a YMCA nearby, or?
Oh, I mean, you can go swimming like in the ocean.
Okay.
Small chance of bunyips.
Not out here, no.
What? There's always bunyips in the Lost Coast.
This isn't the Lost Coast.
Whoops.
The Lost Coast is off of Arisia, Goober.
Wait.
You're in Chelia or Ravenel.
Oh. Oh yeah. Reef claws then.
Well, okay, there might be a reef claw, but listen, free lobster Alfredo is what I'm hearing,
Yummy.
right?
The bigger they are, the worse they taste.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd rather have crab anyway.
Well, they taste like crab if you can, get them to stop trying to murder
The bugs of the sea.
you. Yeah. So, welcome to Malevolence. B. I apologize for throwing your character into the deep end of psychic haunted house shit.
I'm not.
It's great. Love it.
This adventure really reminds me of like a mixture of Rose Red and Hill House.
I don't know what those are.
Well, it's
Check 'em out.
October, so maybe we can do something about that.
Mhm.
But yeah. In the meantime, thanks for
Not
watching,
October
everybody. Well,
It will
in
be
2
in, like,
minutes it
2
will
minutes.
be. You can find all of this and our past episodes on our YouTube channel and other campaigns, including if you're interested in some spoopy stuff, we've got a Halloween special or two on there, like the Tomb of Horrors.
Oh,
Also, oh no, that was so good. That was so good.
Not for me.
You know it was good. You lived
Because
you were
played
cowering
like
in a chair for like 30 minutes, afraid to move.
I was afraid to move the entire game.
Which is why you lived.
Yes.
I
You
mean-
know what? That's probably true. That's
I had
probably true.
incentive to live, and then when we actually did get to live, the incentive was garbage, and I couldn't use it.
It turns out the secret to life and happiness is not uttering, I wish I had a sword in the presence of a cursed wishing gem. So I would also encourage you to check out these lovely people on our Linktree. You can find them in their respective places, streams, stores, etc. And also Alvin.
He's here
That
too.
just completely threw. What? No, I was trying to include you.
And Elvin!
And
gotta, like-
Alvin!
You got to make like just a random trivia generating website, and we can link that or something.
I mean, I do hang out in Final Fantasy, if you're ever in Limsa and Balmung,
Or maybe we could get like a where is Alvin today? And just randomly generate like some random GPS location.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna be
That
there.
feels unfair. That's the point.
Yeah.
The goal is not to dox ourselves.
Could you
here, Alvin.
imagine the one in the like bajillion chance that it would actually be where Alvin was?
That would be outstanding. That would be outstanding and also upsetting.
As
And
long
Alvin
as-
would probably have to move.
Yeah, well, you just don't give it away. You say, nope, not there.
Hey, at one of these generations, I was there.
It's like, ha ha ha, isn't that funny? Sweat drop. Like, anyway, before we get even more distracted, thank you for watching, and we will see you next week or possibly Sunday with some 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons.
I won't be here next week. I will be at TwitchCon.
Why do you hate fun?
Because I get to be Ghostface at TwitchCon.
Ooh.
Okay, I can't even be mad.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Take care, everybody. Good night.